soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, come grow.
I'll start it over. It's all right. What's better than one billboard? Two in a row.
No one heard the first one.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital, Conneaut Medical Center, advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gerda's Pharmacy, family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.
Okay. Steve, want to put your headsets on? Got to get everybody in place here, ready to go. Let's go with the coach's show. And it's the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. Right here on 1360 WOW, WOW 102.9 and WOW TV with me, Coach Rocco Durbin and Matt Jarvie here. Coach, good to be with you.
Oh, it's great to be here as always.
You know, those kind of things happened last week. It was kind of ironic. You hit it really on the head talking about those guys that they lacked in size, but they had a lot of athletes.
Absolutely. Very athletic kids.
A lot of quickness out there.
They were flying around. They weren't going to take us lightly. And they made some good plays when they needed to make good plays.
You know, if you go back and watch the game and all that we covered on WOW TV, what I saw out there, and I kind of commented on it, they kind of looked like fire ants or army ants or bees.
Right.
And then I watched CVC TV. They did some interviews after the game last week that they had, and also the game with us. And they commented that they had worked with Coach on swarming the ball, especially on defense. And that's exactly what it looked like.
Absolutely.
They were like a swarming defense.
They did a good job of getting guys to the ball and that kind of thing. And, and I give them all the credit for that. You know, they had a good game plan going. They played well. They played hard. I think ultimately we beat ourselves just with lack of discipline and penalties and those kind of things. So I think, if we couldn't run 3 or 4 plays without a penalty, and you can't win a game that way offensively. So you're expecting to put up big points and everything, and then they did do well on defense. But if we didn't get any penalties, we moved the ball pretty well, and then all of a sudden penalty, and then it's 2nd and 25 instead of 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 3.
Yep.
Right. And but we didn't run the ball as well as we wanted to because they were swarming the ball very well. But we just got to, we learned from it, I think. And that's the whole question. Did we learn from it? But I think at halftime we had a good talk with our kids, and then after the game. But I think they got to learn if things go wrong, you can't lose your cool. And I think, the kids weren't happy with some of the calls early, but it doesn't matter. You got to keep playing. And they allowed that for them to, go out and be undisciplined and make worse plays. And so then the flags started flying, and they were legit flags, at that point, because the kids were, a little bit undisciplined, and I take that and I tell them too, like I'm just as much at fault as they are, because when bad things happen, you got to learn how to control it. And in week 1, when bad things happened, we kept playing, we kept cool, we kept, week 2, the kids wanted to blame the refs right out the gate, and then they started worrying about that instead of playing football.
Yeah.
And you just got to let whatever happens happen. We have no control over any call. Just keep playing. And we didn't do that. If we would have done that, we would have won that game. And even though, you don't see it on the scoreboard, 27-6. But we knew they were going to score 20.
Yeah.
We knew they were going to score 18. we felt we could go score 40,
Right.
but we didn't play disciplined to do that. And but credit to them because they did play hard and they did run around. But I think definitely was a game where we beat ourselves, and if we learn from that, we're going to be just fine going forward. If we don't learn from it, it's going to be a long year.
Yeah.
So
You were right though. Number 1 and number 5 for those guys were the Blue Devils. They were tough.
yeah, quarterback's really good. Number 10.
Yeah.
And number 5, number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough kids. Got tough players.
Well, and you had this thing right too, Rock. You talked about it. You got a young squad. You're going to have those kind of problems. It's almost like back to the drawing board in a lot of areas. And you've had veteran squads before where they've learned that. You've taught that to them.
Yes.
And you kind of have to go back to the drawing board, and you're getting them there. It's just going to take work, just like always, right?
Absolutely, and that's it. That's funny you said that because that's what we told them. When there's only one way to get better, and that's to work. You get to work. You could complain and make excuses. I told them it's just like if a kid's not getting as much playing time as they want, right? I'm not happy about my playing time. Well, I could either blame the coach, and still get less playing time, or I can go to work, get work, and then find my way on the field somewhere. Same thing. You lose a game. You can either blame everybody else, blame the coaches, blame the refs, blame the guy next to me, and then nothing's going to get better.
Yeah.
Or we as a team could get to work. And I feel like this week in practice we've gotten to work. So hopefully that translates to a good performance, against Berkshire. So.
Yeah, it brings us to Berkshire, too, the Badgers. They look, on the roster, look similar to the Independents. Not a whole lot of size, a couple of big guys. But a lot of smaller guys. They're quick too. They play with a lot of speed. They're 1-1 along with us.
Yeah. They got. I think they're similar to us. Maybe not the huge. But they got enough big guys up front, and they got a bigger roster than Independence did, and they run a similar offense to us actually.
Do they?
It's very similar. They run exactly the same stuff we run. They do get into like a power run game deal for sometimes. But their base when they come out, start the game, both games, is it's like we look like we're playing ourselves as far as the style.
Oh, no kidding.
A lot of inside zone read, counter, power. They got a wing back a lot, the kicks. It's very similar offense than we do. Sprint pass, those kind of things, and they get into that stuff. But yeah, they're a very talented team. I think they're very similar to us in ability. They beat a very good Cuyahoga Heights team. Things went their way, and then they lost bad to a very good Hawkins team. So they played two very good teams. They're 1-1. So, but I think our kids are going to be excited for the whiteout game and first game at home. That's always exciting, and I think you play a little bit better when you got that kind of hype going. So if we could keep our composure, keep disciplined, and play, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah. I hope it's a little bit shorter. I'm sure you guys do too as well, because that was a long game this past Friday.
Well, when you end up throwing the ball like 30-something times, that happens, right? Both teams threw the ball, and I know we threw it a lot more than we wanted to. So,
well, and you guys showed how we're pretty tough out there. We didn't really have anybody down on the field. They had a lot of players down for extended time sometimes. Took up a lot of time off the clock too.
Absolutely.
They really did. So, I thought Ryan played well in the second half. Ryan Turner, some of the guys did. They really turned it around and started really trying. When he gets out of hand, that's what you look for, right?
Right, absolutely. Ryan had a great game. It was his second game in a row with a block kick. Those little things like people don't notice.
Yeah.
I think he has 10 catches in 2 games, which should be about 13 if it wasn't for penalties.
Yeah.
13, 14 catches. He's a special kid, a captain. And I think he ended up with like 6 catches for 90 yards, and all in the second half, except for maybe 1.
Right.
But just he's a very good leader and a very good captain, and he's going to make plays. And teams are going to start saying, how do we stop their tight end?
Right.
Which just allows more openings for other people to get the ball. So.
Who was another standout? We don't call their name very often. Was it Sabo?
Yeah, Sabo, great heck of a sophomore, undersized linebacker. He probably weighs 140, soaking wet.
Oh, no kidding.
And he just flies to the ball.
Yeah, he played very well.
He's in that. He flies to the ball. He had a really good game. We're very proud of his performance. So there was some good things. We can't have those kind of penalties.
Yeah.
Even if a couple we don't agree with, that's football. You don't agree with every call.
Right.
You can't let that compound into a bunch of unnecessary flags. So.
Especially when that gets kind of compounded on top of a couple of touchdowns called back, and it starts to pile up on them. And so you're the guy that can get these guys straightened down, back on track. I'm sure of that. So I'm sure they realize that once they get past the game and cool down a little bit, they understand.
They've responded well this week, so
Great.
I just want to see it live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see them. I was so proud of week 1, and I was like, okay, well, week 2 we didn't follow the same suit, so let's learn from that and move on. Because if you learn from it, that wins you games down the road. So maybe we win that game and then we lose later because we're not disciplined. So hopefully we cleaned up the discipline issue and we move on, and good things to come. So.
Yeah, I wasn't used to. I don't know the last time I saw a team that played defense quite the way they did too. So sometimes it's that new look. It presents a whole bunch of new problems.
Right.
You really don't know what to do about it. And they're swarming the ball. Yeah, I mean they were everywhere. So like you said, with the speed. But Coach, I wish you all the best of luck. We're going to have a great time Friday night. Weather's going to be nice. It's going to be the whiteout. Looking forward to that with Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance, and making some money for the Downtown Coaches Club and all that happy stuff.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. The community loves it. The community supports it, and it's great for the kids to play in that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah. All the best, Coach.
Thank you.
We're live here. That's the Coaches Show. Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. And we're having a little technical difficulty tonight when we're having a problem with our Cam Link 4K capture card. Say that 10 times fast. But that allows for Bob Shackle's camera to work through our OBS operating system, and our Cam Link card is not registering his camera, or there's something along that line. Something's not working right. So we don't have video tonight. We're still working on that. We'll see if we can't get that together so it's working properly. But we're going to go ahead with the game anyway, as like an old-fashioned radio broadcast. With me, Steve Grant.
I am here, and
Hi,
I am
Steve.
ready.
Steve is ready. He is in the booth, and we're ready to go here.
Yeah, game time temperature 65 degrees, and a chance of rain. It's been raining for the last couple hours on and off. So we'll see who the Mutters are tonight.
Yeah, we had a delay for a 7:30 start.
Right.
Which we're right on the doorstep of that right now. Here comes the kick. It is off down the field, bouncing. We got wet windows here, too, and I'm not sure
that's for sure.
How well we're going to be able to see anything.
Take it out of bounds at about the 28.
Yeah, it's number 22 there for those guys. That would be Oliver Miller. He's a sophomore running back on the kicking team receiving that ball.
Thaddeus Huya was the kicker for Conneaut, and he's got to have the greatest name in sports.
Yeah.
Thaddeus Huya. And a good player, too, by the way.
Yes, he is. He's, we don't have a K on our schedule. I was talking with him, and Ben's here with us, too, Ben Jarvie. Appreciate Ben being here. He's working on our technical problems that we have, seeing if we can't, sometimes electronic things, they stop working, and we don't know why. It has a little light on it, a little white light, and the light's coming on, it's going off, on and going off, but it won't stay on.
At least we have the audio, right, Matt?
Yeah, and we're still going to try to interrogate Steve later on to find out if he did anything to the capture card, but that's after the game, right now.
I'm not sure what happened here.
And there's players running off the field. There's players running onto the field.
Are they going to re-kick this?
I think so.
And I'm not sure why.
I don't know either. Well, yeah, I don't know why either. I'd like to turn off this front light and turn on the back light. I think is what we should do, because we got some glare on the window along with the rain that is adding too many problems.
Well, we don't know why there's a Thaddeus Huya's going to kick off again, but here he goes. Short kick. And down to about the 30. About the same spot as the first kick.
Yeah, same guy, I think, who got it, right? No, it was number 30 at that time.
Anthony Walker, sophomore, 5'7", 162-pounder. So Berkshire, the team from
Burton, Ohio. Down in Amish country.
Right.
Where you can go get some honey. You can get that's a lot of the bee caps and stuff like that come from down there.
That's right.
I've gotten them before. It doesn't? Okay. And it's a running play down the sideline here. There's one guy going to catch him. And he doesn't catch him. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Running play for the Berkshire Badgers results in a touchdown. Yeah, thanks. That's good. That's good. At least something I can see a little bit out of there. Terrible conditions, though.
70-yard touchdown.
Got dead
for Berkshire.
Dead bugs in there. David, we were thinking about shutting these off and turning the back ones on. What do you think? Because there's so much glare on the windows. Yeah, we're supposed to have the back one on.
Whoa.
Hi. And they're going for the extra.
Roman fumbles the snap and throws and gets 2.
Got 2 points. That's 8 points for the Badgers to start this game off.
The holder fumbled the ball.
11:43 here.
Picked it up and threw to number 22, Oliver Miller. So instead of 1, they get 2 and now lead with only 17 seconds gone in the game. Berkshire leads our Spartans 8-0.
Yes. Yeah, all kinds of little disasters happening tonight. All right.
Well, that didn't take long for a score.
Okay.
Trying to get hooked up here with our camera, if we can.
Yeah, maybe this is a new plug. I don't know.
So Conneaut will receive.
Yeah, we're trying to call the game and also work on our technical problem, folks.
Right. It's kind of
and
hard.
the weather too, because we're inside here and the windows. We need some Rain-X on these windows.
For sure.
That would help a lot. Because it's just kind of it's making it a blurry mess, and we can't necessarily open them up because, well, you know.
True.
I wiped that off too.
Roman Persick from Berkshire kicking off. A very short kick.
Very short.
And down to the 35.
Yeah, just across here. We're going to mark that. Where's the ref at? He's marking right at the 35.
By number 14, Braden Billings, junior. So the Spartans will take.
Yeah, we haven't called his name at all this year.
And it's raining pretty good out there now. So the Spartans take over.
No.
At their own 35. Stiltner with a pass to the left side to number 10, Thaddeus Huya. Short. No good. Matt, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm also watching here.
Okay. Second and 10 from the 35.
All right. Just trying to get a gist of what's going on here.
For the Spartans.
With the technical aspect. Stiltner is back in the shotgun. Isaiah's off. Hands off to Isaiah. He's going off the left tackle. And he picks up about 6 on the carry. Almost out to the 41.
Isaiah Bowles, sophomore running back. They count on him a lot. They'll count on Brady Vieira, Isaiah, Ryan Turner, Thaddeus, Colby Stiltner, of course, the quarterback, and the big linemen, Chetty Arcaro, Jaden Anderson, Dylan Phillip, Gavin Nesbitt. You'll hear their names probably most of the night. The core of the team.
Isaiah Bowles is third in rushing in Ashtabula County right now in the CBC. Another hard carry. He gets out about to the 43, and then they push him back, but that's where they'll mark it. Forward progress at the 43-yard line.
Right, good run, hard run.
That'll bring up a 4th down and about 3.
From the 42. Their own 42, I would imagine they would punt, but they're looking at the coach for directions.
Aaron Johnson lined up on the far side as the tight end transfer student in from Geneva this year. Snap back, hands off to Isaiah Bowles, trying to go around the left side.
They stop him.
Yes, they did.
He did not get the first down. I am really surprised at that call.
No, it looks like they're trying to mark that at the 42. I didn't even know if he got up to that point.
I don't think so either. They may have lost a yard.
Yeah, that'll be a first down, though.
Not sure why Coach Dobrin called that one.
I'm not sure. Well,
he must have seen maybe a weakness in the defense.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, Isaiah's our guy, and the best thing you can do for running back is give him the ball and let him develop his game. It's what he needs, and as I was hitting on there, he's third right now in the CVC Lake Conference.
Only going to get better. He's a sophomore.
In rushing, he's got 246 yards so far with 2 games. Not bad.
Excellent start.
Yes. Berkshire's in very good threatening territory. They're in Spartan territory. Looking over the sideline for the play.
Sam Barakowski is their quarterback.
Yeah, they got 2 guys on the far side, and it's a pass out. It's overthrown. Looks like we had an opportunity for an interception there, but he wasn't quite in the right spot.
Yeah, good coverage.
Yeah, it was Aaron Johnson who came up on that one after playing defense. He came up and had an opportunity to pick that one up. Running play up the middle again, a couple of hard-fought yards. They finally they're going to call him down to the 36-yard line, which will bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Wyatt Distel in on the stop.
How do you say his name again? The quarterback, Barsanowski? Ski?
What's that?
Barsankowski, the quarterback.
Yeah, Barsakowski. Barsakowski.
Barsakowski. Sounds good to me. It's a snap. He's rolling out to the left side, throws out to the sideline. Almost picked off again by a Spartan. There's a Badger got his left hand on it. Sent it off of veering off a little bit, and we had a chance to catch that ball, and that was, let's see who it is. Looking through a blurry window. This is like the worst.
Oh, these numbers are so hard to pick up, too. I think Isaiah was in on the rush.
And it might have been Aiden Goulge, who was in there, too, as well. Had an opportunity to pick that one off.
4th and 5. Borsakowski looking for direction from his sideline. They're at the Conneaut 36.
Hands off, looking for some running room, and he goes up the middle. He's breaking free. There's one guy to catch him, but he's dragging everybody down the field, and he's almost down to the 10-yard line.
First down and more off left tackle. Very good run.
Yeah, Berkshire came into this game at 1-1 along with us. We're both at 1-1 right now, even though they had beat a good Cuyahoga Heights football team. And they lost to, not Harvey, who was it? Hawken. They lost to a very good Hawken team.
Yes, they don't look big, but they are very quick and fast.
Barsankowski's back, hands off again. That time the Spartans wrap him up and drop him for a loss.
Immediately stopped.
I'm going to bring up a 3rd down. There's still second? Yeah, second down.
It's raining pretty good out here.
Yes, it is. I think we got past the lightning on this storm, though, so we can get this game in. Barsankowski is back in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Got some pressure on him. He lets it go to the end zone on the far
wide
side.
Open.
Oh, he was.
I can't see the number, though, Matt.
It's number 3. That is Luke
Stute.
Yeah, Luke Stute.
There's a name for you. A junior, 6'2", 155 pounds. Got some height on him.
Yeah.
He was wide open on the right side of the end zone.
There was a couple of defenders there that hadn't made their way out there to where he was, so he was all alone.
Berkshire with 2 quick scores here.
Yeah, catching that, but doing a lot of throwing in the rain, which is surprising, to say the least.
Persick with a kick.
There was the kick, and the whistle blew right away. We might have been offsides. We might have got a jump on that one.
Now, last time, his holder, Abraham Southern, bobbled the ball. Persick picked it up and threw in the end zone for 2 points instead of 1. Unexpected, but now they're up 15-0. Taking a lot of time here to get set just for the extra point. I don't know why.
You know, we didn't know much about them. Rock alluded to it in the coaches show that they play a lot like we do.
Yeah, very similar.
They like to throw the ball, similar defense. It's a handoff again, looking for 2 that time.
And he got in.
Did he get in?
Oliver Miller.
Oliver Miller again. Yep.
8:15 left, 16-0 already by the Berkshire Badgers. So Conneaut's offense got to get started here, right, Matt?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say. Now, it looks like we're trying to run the ball with Isaiah quite a bit here, but they might have to try throwing it the way the Berkshire's doing it.
Very impressed with Berkshire so far, offense and defense. Not big.
Yeah. I mean, the most I know about them, Steve, was that when it comes time for the playoffs, when we're looking for points and how much we're doing and what we need and so forth, they always seem to be in there with us battling for that last spot.
That's right.
And that's been a couple of times now, at least 2 or perhaps 3 times.
Yeah,
so.
They're a solid team, well coached.
16-0 right now, 8:15 to go here in the first quarter, and Berkshire is off and running.
They sure are. Persick kicking off.
It's
a little bit longer this time.
It's caught by Huya.
Here comes Thaddeus to the left side.
And he gets nailed and brought down.
He was hammered.
It looked like he had a hole there to slip through, but he got nailed before he got to it.
Aiden Weiser. No, that wasn't.
Aiden Weiser, number 17.
Aiden Weiser popped him. 5'9", 180, junior.
Yeah.
Clean hit.
And Dason Marker was in there on that hit,
yes.
too. Okay.
So the Spartans take over the 30, Matt.
Yep,
their own 30.
It's not out of control right now. All they got to do is kind of close the gap here and move the ball and get some first downs here and move the ball down the field.
And don't fumble because there's a steady rain here. Hang on to that ball.
Stiltner gets it, hands off the Bulls, who drops the ball, and there's a flag that's thrown then on top of it.
As soon as I said that, he fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
But there is a flag on the play.
You know, it looked like it was a decent handoff, but I don't know. I mean, it's
you know,
wet out there.
The ball's wet.
Yeah.
The penalty is against the Spartans.
It was a fumble, and they recovered it. Okay, so now Berkshire will get the ball again, and they're inside Spartans' 30-yard line.
Boy, it's hard to see.
I think that's what they called, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't even see him recover the ball. This is tough. Tough conditions. Worse for them, though, the players.
Barsikowski is in there. 2 wideouts on the far side, one on the near side, rolling out to the right, looking to throw the ball. Got some pressure. He gets nailed. And nailed again.
Fumble.
The ball is fumbled.
And I think Berkshire recovered.
Yeah, I think they got it back. That was a hard hit that came in there. I think that was
hit by Dylan Phillip, among others.
Yes, it was Dylan. Dylan came in there awfully fast and laid a big hit on him.
Right, excellent pressure by the lineman of the Conneaut Spartans. That'll move them back to the 37-yard line.
That might have been what they needed, too, because it seemed like Berkshire's not respecting the Conneaut defense that much. And I think that's what that hit was all about.
I think so, too.
That we're here, too, and we know how to play football. Barsikowski gets the ball. It's a handoff to the other side to the tight end.
Excellent call.
He's got some running room. He gets nailed, finally brought down right about at the 20-yard line.
Number 80, Andrew Kimpton. 5'10", 190 senior.
Yeah, Casey Hayes got him by the shoestrings there and brought him down.
1st and 10, 16-0 here with 6:48 left in the first period.
And there, I'm moving the ball again. They throw a lot of looks at you. That's their tight end who ran that last one.
That's right.
Barsakowski looking to throw the ball again, and he hands off up the middle. And
He got a couple.
Yeah, he sneaks through there, gets himself down almost to the 14-yard line. And just a constant downpour here. Is that not really downpour? What would you call it?
Sabo and Chetty Arcaro in on that stop, but the guy, the runner got a couple yards.
Yeah, looking over the sideline for what the coach wants to call for a play. Doesn't seem to matter what everything they've called so far in this game has worked. Barsakowski again looking to throw the ball into the end zone. He's wide open but overthrown.
Oh, he overthrew him. This is kind of disturbing. Their wideouts are always seem to be wide open in the end zone.
They got a left-handed quarterback, and he's got some confidence.
3rd and 6 for the Badgers at Conneaut's 29-yard line. 19-yard line. Well, you're right, Matt. They're throwing a lot of looks at the Spartan defense.
Yeah.
They're going to have to adjust real fast here.
Both running and in the air. That's another one of
to
those
the tight
plays
end
again, and he had him in the backfield. Oh.
Broke a tackle. What a nice run by number 80.
Who is that coming over with his helmet off?
Andrew Kimpton.
Who's coming over with his helmet off?
50.
50.
Matt Swiger.
He almost got him in the backfield. But
yes, he did, but that tight end, Andrew Kimpton, got a lot of power there. 1st and 10 at the 15. 5:20 left in the first quarter.
1st and goal.
Badgers up 16-0.
Barsakowski hands off to the right, off
right
the
up the middle.
guard. And he carries the defender.
Are they going to give him the touchdown? No, just short.
Right on the goal line.
Just short.
I call it the 1-foot line.
It is really close, man. You're right.
And he probably had about 3 Spartans with him as he was dragging him towards the end zone.
Look at this offense. They go off tackle left, off tackle right, right up the middle. Their passing game is excellent.
Barsakowski that time was under center. It's a running play right up the middle, and that's all it took. And that was, who's that big running back? Who was that guy? I mean, he must weigh 250 pounds at least.
What number is he? I can't see from here.
Yeah, they got a really small number on the front of him.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a big boy staying in there.
Well, with 4:28 left in the first period.
I think he's a lineman.
Berkshire is up 22-0. They're trying the extra point again.
Yeah, these guys are on a roll.
Persick, they plan to kick.
Goes down, gets up, and it's blocked.
It's blocked. Bad snap. So
it's another block, though. Who was that? That's 20. Yep. Devlin Knapp. That transfer student that we had clear back, and I think they were here when he was in 8th grade, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
And he's played very well. He really has.
Well, Matt, we got to get something going here. There's still 4:28 left here in the first period, and they're down 22-0. Our Spartans are.
You know, Devlin Knapp is 3rd in the CBC Lake Conference in tackles. 16.
Really?
Yeah. So he's doing very well.
Good start for him.
I think that's a big part of it, too. We got these 3 transfer guys that came in.
Yeah.
I see very bright spots popping up about them. We have to find out a way to get them involved in the game.
Right.
I think that would help a lot. Got a little bit of rain going on in there over in the window, don't we? Steve? It's a little bit rainy over there for you?
Persick with a nice kick? Yeah, it is.
Well, there's some running going on there, but not a whole lot going downfield. finally gets his way over about to the 29-yard line to mark that first down for the Spartans.
Castellano takes it.
22-0 here.
Doesn't get a lot of yardage. Went to the left.
Yeah.
Berkshire.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
So far, Berkshire with great coverage.
It is all Berkshire Badgers here tonight.
They're doing it all, man.
Yes,
Offense,
they are.
defense, special teams.
Yep, they're a good ball club.
Very well coached.
Uh-oh.
Oh, over his head.
Bad snap over his head.
Oh,
Right.
I don't think he got it. Oh, Berkshire gets the ball. Stiltner fumbled the ball and lost it.
Wow.
Oh, this is just not a good start. Here at the 14-yard line.
Yeah.
Tough start for the Spartans. We're still in the first period. 4:13 left. They've already got 22 points. And
It makes you wonder how well they would play if the weather was clear.
yeah, really. Steady rain.
It's a running play again, going off the left side, doing a sweep. That's Oliver Miller. He gets inside the 10, about to the 8-yard line. I think that's where they're going to mark it down.
Who came up to get him? Hayes. Cason Hayes, I think, came up to get him. Made a nice stop.
Rain is still just
steady.
ongoing, yes. No break whatsoever.
Well, it's the same for both teams, so.
Yes, it is. Markowski was under
look at
center.
this.
It's a running player at the middle into the end zone.
Right
It goes.
off, right tackle, another touchdown.
My goodness.
28-0, and we're only in the first
I
quarter,
can't
and
believe-
there's still 3:32 left.
I can't believe
What's
how,
going on,
you
Matt?
know, when their quarterback Barson Kowski or whatever, when he lines up right behind the center, he gets amazingly low.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yes.
I mean, he's a big guy, and he's down
Yes.
extremely low. Yep.
Oh, man. I am soaked here.
Yep.
How are you so dry?
Well, we don't have the window open all the way. No, I understand why you got it open, too.
Oops. Okay.
You're going for two again. It's a running play off the right tackle, and I think that is in. Yes, it is. 2 more points. That takes them to 30.
30-0 here.
Quick.
At
Very
the
quick.
Spark. Our Spartans are down. They're losing. 3:32 left.
Oh, boy.
And Rocco Dobrin, the coach, has really got his work cut out for him. And adjusting to this good offense and defense of the Berkshire Badgers.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's not like they're overwhelmingly bigger than us. They're about the same size, and they're just having their own way with everybody.
Well, yeah, they're able to execute, and
Absolutely.
they're doing it very, very well here.
They got to stop this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's the kick. It is going off to the left side. Bounces
That might be out of bounds, and that'll be a flag.
Bounced at the 14 and went out of bounds.
They'll probably place it at, the 30?
He's running it out to the umpire. And the umpire is kind of walking it off, not pacing it off, but he's walking, sort of. And then he throws the ball away. We don't need that anymore.
The placing it at the 35.
That's where the marker is. Yes,
Yeah.
at the 35.
At the 35.
So from the 10 to the 35. Yeah, that's a pretty good mark. Pretty good mark. Spartans are lining up right now.
3.5 left to play.
Got two wideouts on the near side. Stiltner's back again, trying to keep his hands dry.
Yes.
Gets the ball, throws up across the middle, is picked up, almost
picked off
and that
by
was
number 22.
Yeah, it's Oliver Miller. It was
Oliver Miller.
intended for Thaddeus Huya, and Oliver Miller just stepped right in front of him. Well thrown ball.
Yes.
Thad was open, but
A little overthrown a little bit.
Oliver Miller, though.
But the right idea. I like the call.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell Miller's one of them guys. He can do it all.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing a great job on offense, running the ball, and defensively, he's very aware of everything.
2nd and 10 from the 35.
Stiltner back. He's going to throw again. It's got
Wide open.
Yeah, it's wide open. Catches the ball, thrown out of bounds, but not till he gets up close to the 50. We'll call it the 46.
Ryan Turner,
Yes, it was Ryan.
one of the better players on the team. I
Yes,
like
he
his
is.
game offensively and defensively.
Ryan Turner is he's second in tackles with 17.
Right. He's a junior. He'll be back next year,
Andrew
too.
Soldis leads our conference
Right.
with 20.5. And there's a running play off the right tackle. Doesn't go anywhere. He's bounced back, and that's going to be a loss on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 12,
Bowles on the carry.
I believe. 2nd and 12.
Can't believe we're still in the first period.
Stiltner with the ball, throws it. It's completed.
Nice quick pass.
Yes, it was. That's Turner again. Right back to the original line of scrimmage, which is about the 46.
I like Ryan Turner is seems to get open. He has a very good way of getting open and running his routes.
Ryan's also second in the conference in receiving with 130 yards.
Well, he'll be
10
up there all year.
receptions. That was coming into tonight. There's Stiltner again, hands off to Isaiah. Gets some running room. He tries cutting it upfield, and he does break across the 50. They'll probably mark him at the 46-yard line across midfield. But that's getting very close to a 1st down. That's moving the ball anyway. That was some pretty smart running there by Isaiah.
Very nice.
He was going to continue towards the outside, towards the sideline.
Made a nice cut.
Yeah, he cut it upfield instead, and it worked out rather well. Stiltner back, hands off to Isaiah again. Up the middle, there's a hole. He gets a 1st down, and he's still going downfield.
Look at this.
All the way across inside the 20 for the Conneaut Spartans.
Oliver Miller was the last one to get him down.
That's a little bit of good news right when we need it, too.
That was a great run by
it's
Isaiah. They needed that.
It's a Herculean task right now for us to try to turn this thing around. But, hey, you got to start from somewhere.
Nice job, Isaiah. 1st and 10 at the 19 for the Spartans. About a minute left here in the first period.
Stiltner is back. He runs up
He takes
the
it
middle
himself.
And he's got some running room. Oh, he almost.
Well, there's a flag.
There's a flag. I think they had him by the face mask.
I think
perhaps.
so too. I think it will be a face mask.
I mean, that's the only thing that could explain how he got turned around on that.
Right. We'll see.
That's sportsmanlike conduct. That'll be halfway to the goal. So you won't get the whole 15 out of that, but we'll get about 3.5 maybe out of a 15-yard penalty.
First and goal for our Spartans.
There's a running. Oh, he gets smashed. Gets smothered. Isaiah Bowles gets smothered as soon as he gets the ball, but he holds on to it.
Badger sniffed that one out real fast.
Yeah, they were coming in from his left side. Looked like he had some room to his right, but they got all over him before he had a chance to break away.
So with the clock running with 20 seconds left, Spartans 2nd and goal. They'll try again to get in the end zone.
Stilner hands off again. Isaiah, he gets wrapped up. Another loss on the play. It's back about to the 6-yard line. I think we're going to mark that one. That's the end of the first quarter.
And that'll do it for the first quarter.
Yeah.
As the Badgers lead our Spartans 30-0, and they'll switch end zones, and they'll have to go all the way down the field. For the 3rd and goal for the Spartans when play resumes in the second quarter.
The blizzard of the month is a Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard, and it's an incredible cool treat. Or select another one off the summer blizzard menu. And come enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your sundae to a small blizzard for only $2. Or come enjoy one of DQ's delicious signature burgers. DQ's ice cream cakes are perfect for any summer get-together with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Keeper by Stilner, right?
Right.
Looked like he was trying to hand it off, or he faked the handoff, and there was only one defender in his way. Even money that it was Oliver Miller. You tell me, though. I don't know.
I think it was.
Oliver Miller is back in the end zone right now all by himself.
Loss of yardage on that one.
It was on solid there for a second.
Timeout Spartans. They're at the 14-yard line.
Yeah.
It's 4th and goal.
Right. I think you're right, Ben. Fourth down right now. Still 4th and goal. Our last chance to pound one in to get 6 points on the board. What would you call, Steve?
Run it.
Yeah, I would too.
Give it to Isaiah.
I'd bring it into Earl Campbell and hand it off to him.
Yeah. Or Jim Brown. Yeah, run it right up there. Give it to Ike. Steady rain continues here
Yeah,
at the Spark.
Seems a little lighter, but it's still steady, very steady.
Give credit to these players. They haven't really fumbled that much. That's hard to, believe me, it's hard to hang on to a ball when it's wet. Constantly wet.
So they're find themselves all the way back.
The 14, yeah.
The 14-yard line is fourth
down.
and goal from the 14th, and they were down a lot closer than that.
Let's see what he
Stilner
does.
gets the ball, looking to throw
pass.
it. He does throw it at the corner of the end zone.
And it is
Oliver Miller. You tell me. Number 5. We missed him again. Yep, that's Chase Wardle.
Yeah, Chase Wardle. Well,
another seasoned player. I mean, he played that very, very well. He's a junior, 6'1", 160 pounds.
Yeah, he really covered him nicely.
He's a hard one to throw.
Nice interception.
Yes, he was a very good defender on that one. So that's what happened on that play, folks. 11:15 to go in the first half, second quarter. 30-0 right now. Berkshire Badgers have a significant lead over Conneaut right now. We had a chance there to score, but weren't able to convert on it. So,
timeout Berkshire. Well, they're going to start from their own 14. I think that's the farthest they've ever been back. Starting a play. We'll see what they do.
oh, there you go.
Just tough game to call tonight. It's just when your home team is down 30-0 already, and you're just going to have to hang in there and keep playing hard. First and 10, the 14. We're back. Action. Berkshire has the ball.
Marcinkowski hands off again to that tight end. Running play going over here towards the near side of the field.
Good defense, good pursuit. I like what Conneaut did on that play.
Yep, that's number 80. That's Andrew Kipton. They use him. They use him in that similar play often. That's probably because it works, Steve. That's what I'm guessing. But
that time it didn't because Conneaut had good pursuit. They had 4 players in.
It didn't work quite as well, but he still picked up a couple of yards.
Yeah, he did. That's true. 2nd and 6.
Going back at it again. Marcinkowski back in a shotgun. 3 wideouts on the far side.
Oh,
bad snap. He falls down on it.
I think that ball is really wet.
Yeah.
It seemed like it just slid right off his hands.
The rain
I'm not trying to make an excuse for him.
Yeah, I know. And it was raining really hard. They didn't seem to have that problem. Now that it is lightening up quite a bit, now they finally have an issue. Well, they already got 30 points in the bank, so.
Yeah, I don't think they're too scared here.
No.
10 minutes left in the first half. 3rd and 6.
Got 3 wideouts on the far 2 on the far side again. Marcinkowski gets the ball, is looking to throw it. He lets it go right away. It is completed to number 1, who fights his way out almost to the 30. Going to call that the 27.
Abram Southern.
Yeah, it's the first time we heard his name tonight. He's a senior running back, linebacker. Didn't look that big. 5'10", 185 pounds. He didn't look that big to me when he's out there, but very effective catch and run.
4th and 3. They're going for it. Why not?
Yep. Marcinkowski get a shotgun again, and 1 running back right behind him. Hands off right up the middle, and it is a first down. We're going to call that.
It's going to be close.
Yes, it is, because he's across the line. Forward progress, and that'll move the chains. Tough run right there. Real tough run.
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
One nice thing, it's a little easier to see the field right now and see the players, and that comes in handy.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Rain is letting up just a little.
Because the way the rain was, it was blowing right at us.
Right.
The
rain's coming right out of the north. Yeah.
That's a first down at 10. Marcinkowski gets the ball, throws across the middle.
Wide
He's open
to the tight end.
Yep, that's a tight end. A good target for him there too as well, and a nice catch, a nice run. Andrew Kipton,
number 80 again,
all the way down about to the they're going to mark the 35-yard line of the Spartans.
Ryan Turner in on the stop. But now they're in Conneaut's 35-yard line.
Yeah, pretty solid football team here in Berkshire. They've got a lot of weapons. They look a very experienced team, too, as well. Marcinkowski running play up the middle again. That's Oliver Miller again. And they finally push him back, but he gets down about to the 31. So they'll give him a couple yards on that, I think. Yeah, they got the marker still.
That 77 is a big fella.
Yeah.
For Berkshire. 6'1", 255. Vinny Crea. Eight minutes left here, first half.
Yeah, second down. Barsikowski again looking for the snap. It's a handoff up the middle. Hit hard. Spartans stop that one.
Yeah.
Drive him back. He doesn't even get to the line of scrimmage or just to the line of scrimmage.
Give was to Aiden Weiser.
I think that's what they're going to call that one.
Chetty Arcaro in on the stop, and that one a good stop. I like Chetty.
Yeah, he's tough. Tough young man.
Yes, he is. Very underrated. I've watched this game for the last 2 years now. Keep it going, Chet.
It's in Oliver Miller, and this time he lines up on the near side in the slot position. Now he kind of walks back a little bit towards the
3rd and 7.
It goes back in the slot again. Two wideouts on the far side.
Referee.
Barsikowski looking to throw the ball clearly here. There's a
Referee
whistle.
looks like he followed. Oh.
Delay of game.
Yeah.
What do you know? They actually made a mistake, Steve. The Badgers made a mistake here in Conneaut.
I am shocked. I am shocked. With 7 minutes left. That's our first penalty, I think.
So,
Yes,
so that's what we found, right, Ben? Is that our Cam Link 4K capture card has gone bad.
Oh.
Right? We're going to have to get ourselves a new one.
3rd and 12.
Barsikowski gets
Wide
it,
open.
He connects it. He threads it right in there. There's about 5 Spartan all around him. And threads it right to the receiver.
Luke Stute. Here's a good name. Luke Stute. Nice catch. He was wide open again.
Nice Irish name, right? Stute.
Or Italian.
Yeah. Probably German, it sounds, right?
Yeah. 1st and 10. From the 20. 6:25 left of the first half.
Yeah, Barsikowski's got the ball back. He's hands off again and trying to run a sweep here. He's trying to find a hole. He finds a little one. He gets all the way down almost to the 10-yard line before he's run out of bounds.
Nice run by Southern. Second and 3 for the Badgers.
Yep, Barsikowski again, hands off, another running play. Unusual passing.
There he goes.
And that's Oliver Miller again. I think he's in the end zone, right?
Sure looks like it.
Yeah, it looks real close to it. But there's a flag.
Oh, of course.
You
Well,
know,
maybe it'll work in our favor.
How they execute these runs, though, is very unusual.
Really?
You know?
And to execute them so successfully.
Yeah, and he's coming almost like from a tight end slot position.
Right.
And he just goes in motion behind the quarterback and they hand it off. Sometimes in front of the quarterback.
Big penalty against the Badgers.
Yeah, they did something else wrong tonight,
These referees are terrible. I mean, they don't give you what the penalty is.
Well, they're telling
but they
somebody,
collect their paycheck.
but they're not telling us.
Yeah, they certainly aren't. Come on, do your job.
We're going to slip some money to them, I think is what we got to do, Steve. Man in motion. Barsikowski gets the ball, going to throw across the middle. It's
almost picked off.
Oh, that's
by Brady Vera.
Brady Vera had it right in his hands, and you could tell we needed something to happen there, and Brady would have liked to have been the guy to make that happen.
Oh, he'd like to have that one over again.
He would have liked to have caught that and ran it all the way down the field.
3rd and 14 now from about the 25.
There's a pass.
Oh, he's wide open.
He is wide open. He was overthrown, though,
He missed
Steve.
him.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he was wide open.
Yes, he was. We had Thad coming up on him over there.
Yeah, but too late.
Yeah.
That was a good pass. That would have been 6.
I think it was overthrown a little bit.
4th and 14 now. 5:41 left in the first half. Berkshire Badgers up 30-0 over our Spartans.
Everybody's looking over the sideline over there.
Still raining.
Everybody lines up here. We got 2 wideouts on the far side. The tight end.
Have to get to about the 10-yard line.
Oliver Miller is right beside the quarterback. Barstikoski looking to throw it. He throws it across the middle.
Oh, what the heck was that?
That was caught. He let him way too much.
That was a terrible pass.
Yep.
By Borsikowski. Man, it almost looked like he was aiming for. Who picked that off, Matt?
I'm not sure. Looking for the defender here. That was Oliver Miller, I think, who it was intended for.
Oh, man, he wasn't even close to him. Well, the Spartans have the ball now. 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line, maybe 4.
Not a good place to be for us.
No, not for them.
Stuck all the way up against.
Let's see what they do. They got 96 yards to go for a
Stilner's
score.
back and looking to throw the ball. Throws across the middle. Oh, and it is caught. It is tipped by the Spartans and caught.
Picked off.
And that is caught by, I'm trying to see.
Number 5, Chase Wardle. Oh.
It hit him in the hands. It just kind of popped up in the air.
I need a rag or something or a towel. Is there a towel around here? Are there? Oh. Wow. Yeah, I know. I keep putting my arm in it. Thank you, sir.
And the rain keeps getting lighter and lighter as the storm system keeps moving to the east. I think that maybe I haven't checked the radar here in a little bit, but it looks like it's moving out of our area. Here's a handoff up the middle. Oh, no, he's running off to the side out here. Wrestled to the ground.
That wasn't a good play.
That's Thad Huya who wrestles him down there, I think.
Oliver Miller tried to make something happen on that one, and nothing happened. Third and 7, 4:23 left in the first half. Berkshire Badgers with the ball.
I don't know if there's something on the field down there or not. Right by the 30-yard line?
I think it's a towel or something to wipe the football off, maybe.
Yeah.
And we have a timeout on the play. Berkshire.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah, the umpires finally picked up the towel, so it's a great thing. Great things are happening. 30-0 in this one, folks. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. And it's been a rough one. Rough one for the Spartans.
Has anybody scored in this quarter?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's been a scoreless second quarter.
They got very close.
Yeah, twice.
A cold, damp, rainy night, folks. And we had that cold front that moved through, which means temperatures are dropping tonight and overnight quite a bit. So we still got a pretty good turnout over here in the grandstands.
Yeah,
and
very surprising.
We had
both sides.
Some brave souls over there that drove all the way in from Berkshire, all the way from Burton to watch this one. Supposed to warm up as we go through the week. Nice weather coming up here.
Yes.
Starting Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, all next week.
All next
too.
week, yeah.
Ooh, look out.
Oh, Berkshire throws it. He's open. He catches the ball. And they drive him down about to the 2-yard line.
Very close.
Oh, well
to a
caught
TD.
ball. I mean, that was a acrobatic move he had to pull there to spin
really
all
was.
around. But tough defense by the Spartans to prevent him from going into the end zone, so it was a good move there too. But they are threatening. They are threatening at the 3. Yeah, that 3 is where they mark it off. We'll probably see them go back to that. That quarterback is under center. They're going to run it right in, right up the middle. Dive 22. That's what they did. Touchdown.
He got in.
Yeah, dive 22 right between the center and the right tackle, right?
They've been doing it all night, Matt.
Yeah.
With success.
Well, yeah, when they get short yardage like that, they feel very confident. And it has worked.
Yes.
It has worked very well for them.
36-0. 3:51 left.
Yeah, we'll see if they go for 2 points again. Now they're lining up to kick it, so it's good. Giving the kicker something to do tonight.
Persick. Snap, good. Up, no good. Terrible kick.
Yeah, well, that's why they go for 2.
Well, we found a weakness.
Maybe.
We found a weakness. They have a weak kicking team.
Yeah. Yep.
3:51 left, 36-0 now, Berkshire. They have dominated from the opening kickoff.
Yes, they have. Berkshire Badgers are a tough little scrappy team.
They sure are. Very impressed with them.
I think they're named appropriately. A badger's a nasty little creature, right?
Yes. Rodent.
Mean rodent. So we're going to get the ball back. That's the one good news we have here with 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the half.
The rain's let up a little bit, but
Yes,
it's still
has.
raining. It's still raining.
Got a very light drizzle now, but
Yeah.
not bad, not bad. Got kind of a breeze blowing through. I think everyone's chilled a little bit.
You know, it'd be so easy for the Spartans to give up, down 36-0, but I haven't seen any of that, and I give them credit. They really are playing hard. I think they're overwhelmed, and I don't know what Rocco's going to tell them at halftime, but they got to make some adjustments. Persick.
Yeah, number 34 with the kicking duties there. That is caught, and he's trying to run around the outside to get to the far side of the field.
That is hoo-yah.
He's run out of bounds about at the 30. I think that's where they're going to mark that. Where are they going to mark it?
Well, we can go home after the game, Matt, and watch the Indians
Yep.
play the Dodgers. 10 o'clock game out west.
It's nice, huh? It's a nice thing for a younger fella like you.
Well, they got a tough 3-game series with the best team in baseball, so we'll see what they do. Anyways, the Spartans with the ball.
Yeah, first down.
27-yard line.
2 wideouts on the near side, one on the far side. Stiltner throws the ball, completes it, looking for some running room, and he gets across the 35. They'll mark that about probably the 36, I think is we're going to mark that one. There goes a towel, not a flag.
That pass was to Bowles, and Bowles made something out of the play. Gained about 8 yards.
Yep, trying to mix it up a little bit.
Isaiah is
I mean, at this stage
a
of the
runner
game.
and a good receiver,
Right.
too.
Here's the ball, hands off to Bowles again. It doesn't go anywhere this time.
No.
It's number 65 that grabs him by the ankles before he can find the hole. And that is Silas Deal.
Yes.
Silas. Silas Deal gets the ball.
Third and 3.
So we got to try to get the Devlin boys and Aaron Johnson worked into this game a little bit here.
2:35 left.
Stiltner gets again, throws it this time
Fake.
over the sideline.
Wide open.
It looks like that's Thad, is it?
Yes,
it
it
is.
was.
Thad runs out of bounds. It
Gets the first down.
Yeah, they marked that at the 48, I think. Or no. Yes. 43, I mean. Hard to tell which official to look at for who's marking it.
Oh, they're all falling asleep out there. I'm hard on officials. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of a damp, cold night. So
for everybody, yeah.
I'm sure they'd rather be somewhere else, too. Stiltner completes
Booyah.
it. Oh, that's
nice
that's
play.
Isaiah. Isaiah gets spun around and thrown forward, and
I'm
he picks
sorry.
up 2 more yards on
Yes,
that.
it was Isaiah.
Yeah. That was a pretty wild trip that he took there.
It's not who he. I'm sorry.
Somebody grabbed him. I'm not sure who it was. Spun him all the way around and threw him forward down the field. Picked up a couple more yards. That wasn't bad.
2nd and 3.
Stiltner.
Plenty of time.
Rolling out to the near side. He lets it go. Oh, and it is overthrown.
Almost picked, too. That was to Brady
and that
Vera.
was Brady Vera. He was a little upset because he didn't have a chance to get that ball. Or he thinks that they're working him, the receiver or the defenders.
Yeah. He thought he was held.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't.
He might have been. I didn't
It was
really
all
keep an eye on that.
It was Oliver Miller that was over there, and Walter Moore was over there too.
3rd and 3. Less than 2 minutes left now.
3 wide receivers. Isaiah's back. Throws the ball. It's completed.
Nice.
That's Brady Vera. Gets the ball.
Nice
little move. Gets across the 35 down to about the 34. That'll be a first down
play.
then.
Stopped by Anthony Walker. Spartans all the way down to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're moving the ball. Looking
140
good.
left. Plenty of time.
Stiltner throws it, a short little pass, completed. That looks like it's Devlin on that play.
Bowles.
No, it's Isaiah Bowles again. He turned the speed on there.
He's a good receiver. He's got a lot of receiving
got
yards
himself
tonight.
all the way down to the 23-yard line.
He can do it all. Keep using him.
He's a young kid, too, so he's got a long ways to go.
1st and 10. And timeout. No, he said timeout, and then, oh, this referee's terrible.
Stiltner throwing again.
Wide open.
It's completed. He's across the 15 and about down to the 12. That'll move the markers again. First down to the 12.
Brady Vera.
Well, maybe that's what we should be doing, is doing a hurry-up offense, passing the ball. Let's pass it to a different player each time.
I tell you, it's working.
Yeah.
Because they're wide open. He has time to throw.
I want to see him get it to one of the Devlin boys, though. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Or Devlin Knapp.
Yes, I like this series of plays calls. I like this. It's kind of like what you said, Matt. Hurry up offense.
He gets a Badger who was down there.
And what I like about Stiltner is he gets rid of the ball fast.
He might have been tying his shoe because he's staying on the field. He was down on one knee, and it might have been.
Okay.
I don't know. Otherwise, if he was down for an injury, he'd have to leave the field, right?
Right.
Oh, I'm getting texts here. Kamala Harris is texting me.
Yeah.
She's telling me where she's gonna be in Harrisburg or
the PA.
no, over other side, over by Temple.
Yeah. Okay.
Stiltner back. He's going to throw the
First
ball.
and 10. He's got plenty of
Across
time.
the middle. Oh, it is picked off.
Picked.
It is right to the defender that time.
And it was picked by number. I can't quite pick up his knee. Number. He's down. Hope he gets up.
Yeah, it was intended for Thad Huya, too.
Right. Oh, he's up. He's okay. 22, we know who that is.
Yep.
Oliver Miller.
Mr. Everything.
Boy, he's done everything.
Yes, he has.
He's a sophomore.
just a sophomore.
Well, we have less than a minute to play, and guess who has the ball, Matt? At their own 25.
Well, that's that's one of the problems that we have. Stiltner has played very well at quarterback, but
he really has.
I mean, he's a young player, and he is also leading with interceptions in the conference as a quarterback, even though he's like second on passing. He's first on interceptions. So
he'll only get better.
Yeah, you'll have that with a young player like that, right?
Right up the middle. Look at all the yardage.
Yes, that's 20.
Look at the moves on him.
That's 27 that time.
Yeah, Weiser again. Aiden Weiser, he's had a good game.
Yes, he has. Junior running back. Running very well out there.
They're at the 36-yard line now. 1st and 10. About 45 seconds left the first half. Our Spartans are down 36-0.
There's a running play. It's
give to the big inside. Tight end, and look at him go.
And
this guy is tough. Number 80, of course, Andrew Kimpton.
He ran past all kinds of Spartan defenders. And
he did.
It was a defender that was chasing behind him who caught him from behind that brought him down. Not any of the ones that he ran past.
Unbelievable. Throws the ball down. Save a little clock time. It's 20.2 seconds left here in the first half. I wonder if they'll throw the bomb. Borsakowski. We'll see.
The way you say it, he sounds like, look at that. There's a
blitz. It's picked.
There he goes. He could go all the way. Got one guy to beat, and he beats him. In for a touchdown.
Oh.
That is Devlin Knapp. I just called his
name?
I wanted us to get him the ball, but hey, if Barsonkowski gets him the ball, that's okay too.
That was a terrible throw.
Yeah, but I thought it was rather nice myself.
Terrible throw. Devlin Knapp.
I'm a little prejudiced, but I kind of like that throw.
Devlin Knapp with a nice pick. I like that. Pick 6.
Yes, and he had to beat Barsonkowski on that run, too, and he was coming after him and running full speed.
Devlin, one of the few seniors on the team. Well, Connie gets on the scoreboard with 8 seconds left. And they will go for 2, I think. Yeah.
And Devlin Knapp is the senior of that brother combo. And there is the running play. He's up the middle, and he gets in. I think he got in. Looked like it to me.
Pretty close.
Yes, it is. 2 points.
Okay.
So give us 8. We'll take 8.
Okay. 36-8 here. 8.4 seconds left.
Yeah.
So at least Connie gets on the scoreboard.
We're on the scoreboard.
A nice pick 6.
In the first half, too.
By our man,
Devlin Knapp.
Devlin Knapp.
And his younger brother's a junior, Maddox Knapp.
Right.
Now we need to get him the ball. And then Aaron Johnson. We need to get Aaron. I like to see these 3 guys. I see something in them when they're out there playing. And that was a good example of it right there.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, he's got some pretty good speed, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Start using him more.
The rain seems almost completely gone now.
Yes, I think it has stopped for the most part.
That should make it rather interesting for the second half. We're going to replay the audio for you, too, as well, of the coach's show in the second half.
Good.
As well as, ordinarily we might put the camera on the band, but they'd be able to hear it.
Yeah.
That might be that might be all right.
Sure, why not? It's all about sound anyways.
Yes. Everybody's lined up on the far side of the home
onside kick.
Marks.
It's onside kick. Nope.
No, I don't know why they line up like that. It is caught at the 17. Trying to turn on the afterburners over there. He had the speed going there for a while.
He's still at home.
Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
I think that's Oliver, isn't it? Yes, it was Oliver Miller.
That guy does everything.
Mr. Everything.
And
over
the clock
there.
runs out, so that's it for the first half here at the Spark.
Wow.
With our Spartans down 36-8, but
Yep.
they scored with 8 seconds left, so maybe that'll pump them up for the second half.
Look
Matt.
at all of them come together here too. While the Badgers run off
Well,
the field
you
to the
know,
locker rooms, they all come together here on the field.
They got some work to do.
Yes, they do. Yep, it's looking like they were just completely outmatched tonight. But now, they kind of turned it around there towards the end of the second quarter or end of the first half.
Yeah, I think they're picking up some things.
Kind of looked that way.
Yeah, it did. It did.
I'd like to hope so anyway. Ended up with a bad pass, but we got it back, with another interception, return that favor.
Right.
But it's those mistakes that Rock talks about. But
Yes.
let's now that we're at the first half, let's go and play some messages for you. We'll be back in a minute.
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Gertis Pharmacy is here to help. This is Carrie Gertis. We can make it easy by transferring all your prescriptions for you. And we accept Ohio Medicaid and most insurances. We are also your vaccine center, offering flu, COVID, and many other vaccines. That's Gertis Pharmacy, Conneaut's only on Conneaut.
The blizzard of the month is a Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard, and it's an incredible cool treat. Or select another one off the summer blizzard menu. And come enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your sundae to a small blizzard for only $2. Or come enjoy one of DQ's delicious signature burgers. DQ's ice cream cakes are perfect for any summer get-together with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
And we're back, Steve. We're back. It is 36-8 here. 36-8 here after the first half. We're at halftime right now at Joslin Field. And I don't know. At least it was very lopsided early on, and then they finally have kind of turned things. Even though they only scored 8 points, they have kind of turned it around a little bit for the momentum. They were able to hold on to the ball, except for the interceptions, and move it. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we saw some improvement.
Yes, we did.
And we're not just making that up. They've got to continue that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're down 36-8, but hey, anything can happen. You got to keep playing hard.
I agree. That's what I'm looking for. I lose my head if it wasn't attached to me. I want to remind everyone, too, that Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store has got some great specials going on right now. As we talked about, the weather has been very terrible tonight. Right now, it seems like the rain has moved off. It's no longer here. It is. It's probably going to be clearing from here on out, even though we still have a chance of rain all the way up through, I think, 2 o'clock. And a little bit after that, possibly. It might be a stray one moving into the area. But overall, it's moving out. So we may have a nice weekend to do some grilling, have a little picnic outside.
Absolutely.
The weather's supposed to be warming up again. So if you are, Conneaut Save-A-Lot have some specials that are going on through tomorrow that I want you to take advantage of if you can. If you're looking for some great beef prices, you can get fresh cut London broil roast or top round roast or top round steaks, just $4.99 a pound. You got 3 pounds of oranges for $3.99. What do you think? I can see Steve's all excited about that. 3 pounds of oranges for $3.99.
That's
not bad.
That's a good price.
That's a very good price.
It is.
8 pounds of russet potatoes for $3.49 for 8 pounds. Save a lot. It's not lower quality, folks. Just the lowest prices. And they're on West Main Road right here in Conneaut. So if you're over in Erie County and you don't like going to the grocery stores, there's only one that dominates that area over there. If you're not happy with them, come on over to Conneaut.
That's right.
Take Route 20. Drive all the way out on Route 20 out to the West Main Road. It's about 1.5 miles west of the airport. Or the airport. We don't have an airport. We have a hospital, though.
Yes.
University Hospital.
Oh, easy to get to. Yeah.
Right. It's about 1.5 miles past UH Hospital, and that's Save-A-Lot Food Store in the plaza right there. And you can go in there and start saving some money.
Right, and you won't be disappointed.
No, you won't. I don't think they will anyway. But that's stuff you got to think about these days,
Absolutely.
And it reminds me too, we didn't mention it yet, but it's the one nice thing, even though the game's not going our way, it's nice to be back in the University Hospital, Conneaut Medical Center broadcast booth.
It is. It's.
I mean, we always try to make note of that every time that we're here, and for Denise and her great staff here in town, try to point that out. We appreciate them.
Sure do.
All they do for the stadium here and for the Conneaut High School.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's always fun to do the games.
Yes, it is. Also, remind everyone, too, we're glad to have Gerda's Pharmacy back with us here. Remember, they've been helping answer your family's questions on prescriptions, vaccines, and general health concerns for over 60 years. So it's Carrie and his great staff over there at Gerda's Pharmacy. Stop in and tell them hi and that you heard us saying nice things about them.
That's right.
On the Conneaut Spartans broadcast here on WOW TV.
Well, I've known them for a long time as Carrie, and now his son, who'll be taking over.
Yeah, Scott, right?
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah.
What a nice young kid.
Yes, Carrie's
I call him a young kid, but
he's still in there. He still goes into the store.
Yeah.
He's still around, so.
I've been going there for a long, long time.
Yeah, I remember Bill and Vi. And
yeah.
Yes. All those years.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. So we're glad to have them back. Also, it's great to have your Conneaut Dairy Queen involved too. They got the fall blizzard menu is back too. The fall blizzard menu. I can see you guys are all excited about that. Steve's not, because he's up there all the time. It's nothing exciting about it. No.
I'm close enough.
Yeah. You can have one for lunch. You go back and have one for dinner.
And you can't beat Keith and the staff either.
I know it. And, and right now, too, just went on to the French silk pie blizzard and the pumpkin pie blizzard. So
that sounds good.
Have the French silk pie blizzard for supper and the pumpkin pie blizzard for dessert.
Halloween is almost 2 months away.
Yes, it is.
And I don't know about where you guys live, but there's all kinds of houses that are decorated already.
Yeah, I know.
With Halloween, and I really enjoyed looking at them.
Some people are crazy about Halloween. They love it. It's their favorite. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Is it?
I had a friend though, a classmate. He loved Halloween. That was his favorite holiday.
Thanksgiving.
It is me too.
I like Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's always been my favorite.
Yeah.
Followed by Groundhog's Day.
Get out of here. Groundhogs.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. But
okay.
But they've got so there's always some great savings over there. When you go over and when you go into Save a Lot, as soon as you go in the door on the right hand side, they have the flyers there. Just grab a flyer and start saving money.
That's right.
Somebody's got to help and fight inflation, right?
Absolutely.
People are getting hammered out there with produce and meat prices. So anyway, that's all we're trying to do here. We're trying to help. That guy sounds a lot like Brandon Mullins, but he's not. He sounds a little bit like him, but he's not.
But he's not.
They've got their own version
right
over there. Good band though. That was the Berkshire Badger band. They're small, but they're pretty mighty and they're pretty loud. So
yeah, they sounded very good for so small.
Anyway,
band.
if you notice
numbers.
too, those of you that are tuning in onto our format to watch the video of the game, we had some technical difficulty here tonight. So you're hearing our audio, but we're not able to bring you the video tonight. But that kind of thing happens. You know, those kind of things happen.
The sharpest band in the sharpest corner of the state of Ohio, under the direction of band director Ms. Madison Mason. We proudly present the 2024 edition of the Conneaut Spartans Marching Band.
Yeah, baby. So anyway, we're going to go to the. Why don't we go to the coach's show in case you missed that, and yeah, put that down.
The 2024 Marching Band is excited to bring you a fresh new lineup of songs. The Spartans will turn back time to the rockin' 80s with the show.
And it's the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show right here on 1360 WOW. WOW 102.9 and WOW TV with me, Coach Rocco Durbin, and Matt Jarvie here. Coach, good to be with you.
Oh, it's great to be here as always.
You know, those kind of things happened last week. It was kind of ironic. You hit it really on the head talking about those guys that they lacked in size, but they had a lot of athletes.
Absolutely. Very athletic kids.
A lot of quickness out there.
They were flying around. They weren't going to take us lightly. And they made some good plays when they needed to make good plays.
You know, if you go back and watch the game and all that we covered on WOW TV, what I saw out there, and I kind of commented on it, they kind of looked like fire ants or army ants or bees.
Right.
And then I watched CVC TV. They did some interviews after the game last week that they had, and also the game with us. And they commented that they had worked with Coach on swarming the ball, especially on defense. And that's exactly what it looked like.
Absolutely.
They were like a swarming defense.
They did a good job of getting guys to the ball and that kind of thing. And and I give them all the credit for that. They had a good game plan going. They played well. They played hard. I think ultimately we beat ourselves just with lack of discipline and penalties and those kind of things. So I think, if we couldn't run 3 or 4 plays without a penalty, and you can't win a game that way offensively. So you're expecting to put up big points and everything, and then they did do well on defense. But if we didn't get any penalties, we moved the ball pretty well, and then all of a sudden penalty, and then it's 2nd and 25 instead of 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 3.
Yep.
Right. And but we didn't run the ball as well as we wanted to because they were swarming the ball very well. But we just got to, we learned from it, I think. And that's the whole question. Did we learn from it? But I think at halftime we had a good talk with our kids, and then after the game. But I think they got to learn if things go wrong, you can't lose your cool. And I think, the kids weren't happy with some of the calls early, but it doesn't matter. You got to keep playing. And they allowed that for them to, go out and be undisciplined and make worse plays. And so then the flags started flying, and they were legit flags, at that point, because the kids were, a little bit undisciplined, and I take that, and I tell them too, like I'm just as much at fault as they are, because when bad things happen, you got to learn how to control it. And in week 1, when bad things happened, we kept playing, we kept cool, we kept, week 2, the kids wanted to blame the refs right out the gate, and then they started worrying about that instead of playing football.
Yeah.
And you just got to let whatever happens happen. We have no control over any call just keep playing. And we didn't do that. If we would have done that, we'd have won that game. And even though, look, you don't see it on the scoreboard, 27-6. But we knew they were going to score 20.
Yeah.
We knew they were going to score 18. You know, we felt we could go score 40.
Right.
But we didn't play discipline to do that. And but credit to them because they did play hard and they did run around. But I think definitely was a game where we beat ourselves, and if we learn from that, we're going to be just fine going forward. If we don't learn from it, it's going to be a long year.
Yeah. You were right though. Number 1 and number 5 for those guys were Blue Devils. They were tough.
Yeah, quarterback's really good. Number 10.
Yeah.
And number 5, number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough kid. Good, tough players.
Well, and you had this thing right too, Rock. You talked about it. You know, you got a young squad. You're going to have those kind of problems. It's almost like back to the drawing board in a lot of areas. And you've had veteran squads before where they've learned that. You've taught that to them.
Yes.
And you kind of have to go back to the drawing board, and you're getting them there. It's just going to take work, just like always, right?
Absolutely, and that's it. That's funny you said that because that's what we told them. You know, when there's only one way to get better, and that's to work. You know, you get to work. You know, you could complain and make excuses. You know, I told them just like if a kid is not getting as much playing time as they want, right? I'm not happy about my playing time. Well, I can either blame the coach and still get less playing time, or I can go to work, work, and then find my way on the field somewhere. Same thing. You lose a game. You can either blame everybody else, blame the coaches, blame the refs, blame the guy next to me, and then nothing's going to get better.
Yeah.
Or we as a team could get to work. And I feel like this week in practice we've gotten to work. So hopefully that translates to a good performance, against Berkshire. So.
Yeah, it brings us to Berkshire too. The Badgers, they look on the roster similar to the Independents. Not a whole lot of size, a couple of big guys. But a lot of smaller guys. They're quick too. They play with a lot of speed. They're 1-on-1 along with us.
Yeah. They got. I think they're similar to us. Maybe not the huge. But they got enough big guys up front, and they got a bigger roster than Independence did, and they run a similar offense to us actually.
Do they?
It's very similar. They run exactly the same stuff we run. They do get into like a power run game deal for sometimes. But their base when they come out, start the game, both games, is we look like we're playing ourselves as far as the style.
Oh, no kidding.
A lot of inside zone read, counter, power. They got a wing back a lot that kicks. It's a very similar offense than we do. Sprint pass, those kind of things, and they get into that stuff. But yeah, they're a very talented team. I think they're very similar to us in ability. They beat a very good Cuyahoga Heights team. Things went their way, and then they lost bad to a very good Hawkins team. So they played two very good teams. They're 1-1, So, but I think our kids are going to be excited for the whiteout game and first game at home. That's always exciting, and I think you play a little bit better when you got that kind of hype going. So if we can keep our composure, keep disciplined, and play, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah. I hope it's a little bit shorter. I'm sure you guys do too as well, because that was a long game this past Friday.
Well, when you end up throwing the ball like 30-some times, that happens, right? Both teams threw the ball, and I know we threw it a lot more than we wanted to. So.
Well, and you guys showed how we're pretty tough out there. We didn't really have anybody down on the field. They had a lot of players down for extended time sometimes. It took up a lot of time off the clock
too. Absolutely.
They really did. So, I thought Ryan played well in the second half. Ryan Turner, some of the guys did. They really turned it around and started really trying. When he gets out of hand, that's what you look for, right?
Right, absolutely. Ryan had a great game. It was his second game in a row with a block kick. Those little things like people don't notice.
Yeah.
And I think he has 10 catches in 2 games, which should be about 13 if it wasn't for penalties.
Yeah.
13, 14 catches. He's a special kid, a captain. And I think he ended up with like 6 catches for 90 yards, and all in the second half, except for maybe 1.
Right.
But he's a very good leader and a very good captain, and he's going to make plays. And teams are going to start saying, "How do we stop their tight end?"
Right.
Which just allows more openings for other people to get the ball. So.
Who was another standout? We don't call their name very often. Was it Sabo?
Yeah, Sabo, great heck of a sophomore, undersized linebacker. He probably weighs 140, soaking wet.
Oh, no kidding.
And he just flies to the ball.
Yeah, he played very well.
He's in that. He flies to the ball. He had a really good game. We're very proud of his performance. You know, so there was some good things. It's just we can't have those kind of penalties. You know.
Yeah.
Even if a couple we don't agree with, that's football. You don't agree with every call.
Right.
You know, you can't let that compound into a bunch of unnecessary flags. So.
Yeah, especially when that gets kind of compounded on top of a couple of touchdowns called back, and it starts to pile up on them. And So you're the guy that can get these guys straightened out, back on track. I'm sure of that. So I'm sure they realize that once they get past the game and cool down a little bit, they understand.
They've responded well this week, so I just want to see it live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see them. I was so proud of week 1, and I was like, okay, well, week 2 we didn't follow the same suit, so let's learn from that and move on. Because if you learn from it, that wins you games down the road. You know, so maybe we win that game and then we lose later because we're not disciplined. So hopefully we cleaned up the discipline issue and we move on, and good things to come. So.
Yeah, I wasn't used to. I don't know the last time I saw a team that played defense quite the way they did too. So sometimes it's that new look. It presents a whole bunch of new problems.
Right.
You really don't know what to do about it. And they're swarming the ball. Yeah, I mean they were everywhere. So like you said, with the speed. But Coach, I wish you all the best of luck. We're going to have a great time Friday night. Weather's going to be nice. It's going to be the whiteout. Looking forward to that with Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance, and making some money for the Downtown Coaches Club and all that happy stuff.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. The community loves it. The community supports it, and it's great for the kids to play in that kind of atmosphere.
Yeah. All the best, Coach.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, and, of course, the Coach's Show is brought to you by Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance. Ever consider bundling your insurance coverage? You can save money. I mean, real money. Call 593-1191 and talk with Chris Breck over at State Farm Insurance. Remember, Chris is here to help life go right. And isn't that what all we care about? So, yep, Steve's putting on his headset again now because the refs are on the field. Teams are out on their sidelines. And we are ready to go, I think. Aren't we, Steve?
We sure are.
We're ready to go.
Yeah, clock's running down.
36-8 here. 3 minutes to go here on the clock.
Yeah, we're hoping for a better second half.
Yeah,
from the Spartans.
They already had the clock run out, but they added some more time to it. I don't know why. We had the right amount of time, I think, set on it originally, but it's all right. We're okay.
Well, fortunately, we had a lot of rain, but there was no lightning, so we didn't have to delay any.
Yeah.
We did have a delay of 30 minutes before the game, but everything has been smooth. The rain has stopped, and we're ready to go here.
Yes, we are. Ben was going to run out, and he's going to try. He's got another camera. He was going to try that.
Okay.
And see if that doesn't help at all by hooking that into the system, and perhaps it just doesn't like Bob Shackle's camera anymore. I mean, I understand that,
Where'd Bob go?
Well,
he's around. I saw him. He's been in and out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he feels a little dejected, too, by our system not accepting his camera.
Yeah.
So we're going to try something else here in the second half and see if we can't make an adjustment on that. It happens. Sometimes, this stuff isn't as tough as what you'd hope it would be,
Right.
All these little pieces that we got, and I wish we could do without them, but you do need a capture card.
Yeah.
In order to do live streaming. So.
Well, next week we will be right back here at the Spark.
Yes, we will. We're playing another really good football team.
Yes.
Orange.
Yes.
I don't know anything about them yet.
They're a suburb of Cleveland. They've been around for a long time, but this year, last couple of years, they've had some good ball clubs. So we'll be tested again.
Yes, we will. And all these are good tests, and that's before we get into where we're going to start having to play Madison, Geneva,
Edgewood,
and Mentor, and McDowell.
Lakeside, yeah.
I've said that before. I said, why don't we just quit messing around? Let's just start playing McDowell and prep Mentor, and let's fill in our schedule with those guys.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I mean, even Lakeside doesn't play those guys.
Right.
You think they would once in a while?
They are too good. Oh, they play teams from out of state. And
yeah. So McDowell, you mean?
Yeah, McDowell does.
Yes.
Ignatius does. Lakewood St. Ed's.
Right.
Okay, we're ready to go
Yeah,
here.
the ball's getting teed up here. The ref is running ever so quickly off to the sideline here. Ball is teed up.
Roman Persick.
Badgers are going to
Again,
give the ball back to
kicking.
the Spartans, and that's where we'll start the second half.
Here we go.
The boot is up. It's going off to the far side. Is that Thad who's got that? Oh, he got some running room to the middle, finds
he
himself a
does.
hole, and he can.
Look at
They grab onto his shirt and pull him down.
Whoa, that saved a touchdown. Number 34.
That close to that was
The kicker, Persick, stopped him.
Right, that was and that was Alistair Castellano, another sophomore running back, linebacker, special teams player. Played very well on that run. That looked like a very poised run. Great field position across the 50 already. And we were just talking about this with Ben. Ben is already up. That thing's up, and he's trying a different camera. We'll see how that works. Here we go, folks. The camera is working. Yeah, Bob's does not like it.
There goes Bowles.
There goes Bowles off the right side. He picks up a couple of tough yards. Going to bring a second down and an 8. Tough run there by Isaiah Bowles. He's trying to run a sweep. It looked like a sweeper. He was looking for a line to cut straight up field, but both of them kind of he got eliminated.
Solid run, a hard 2 yards he picked up.
Yeah. 2 wideouts over here, one on the far side. Isaiah goes on the other side of Stiltner. Stiltner back, gives it. No, he keeps it this time. Stiltner
right
runs.
What a
He's
nice
got
run.
some running room off the far side. He run right into the defender. It was the defender that was going after him. And Stiltner kind of turned and went right at him.
Luke Stute on the stop.
Very tough, gutsy type of play there for Stiltner.
Right up the middle.
Yeah,
I like this.
But he took the defender straight on, too.
We're going right down the field here.
Yes,
Spartans
we are.
Doing a good job. 10:25 left. We just started the third quarter here, second half.
And basically running the ball, too.
Yes.
Stiltner back, kind of a high snap, hands it off to Isaiah again.
No, he was stopped on
Oh,
that
I
one.
thought he had a way to get through that hole, but he didn't. Everything collapsed on him. And that's a loss of a yard. Oh, whatever. Oh, or open the window. It's fine. But whatever you want, Ben. We do have the camera here. We don't have the tripod, do we?
I left it in the car because
And there's a running play up the middle again.
Bowles.
That's a couple of good hard runs there. Bowles is all the way down. It's going to bring up they mark it 4th there. Is that 3rd down?
It's
Yeah,
third down.
They
It's
marked
third
it
down.
4th. Shame on them. 3rd down and we'll call it 3.
Yes.
Look over the sidelines here. Coach is probably kind of encouraged by this offensive series here.
I would think so.
I would think so too. Got wide out on the far side, 2 on the near side. Steltner is back, gets the ball, hands off the Bowles again. He's got a little bit of running room. Busts
Nice.
through there. He's all the way down to about the 3-yard line. I think it's what we're going to call that. And
Very
he's
nice
down.
run. Stopped by Luke Stute, among others.
It was 2 or 3 Badgers.
Yes,
Good
yes.
sized Badgers. They had a hold of him. They couldn't bring him down.
Great run by Ike. 1st and goal.
Oh, that was good hard run.
Looking good.
Yes, he
Spartans
is.
here. 1st and goal from the 4.
Wow. Stiltner back, gets the snap, hands it off to Bowles again, but this time there's not much there. In fact, he'll lose a yard. Going to mark that even 2. That's back to the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Is that Turner? I think that was Turner that ran the ball. He coming off limping. I hope it's nothing serious. Could be a cramp or something. Second and goal.
There's another run play there.
Give to Bowles in, untouched.
Yes, completely untouched in the end zone. Isaiah Bowles looking good.
Oh, look at this. Look at this start.
Very good start.
8 minutes left here in the third period. Connie gets on the board. It's 36-14 now. Berkshire leading, but let's just chip away. That's how you do it. Going for 2.
Stilner gets it, takes off running for the far side. He throws, he tosses it. Kind of did a little like a shot put pass.
Yeah, that was a run pass option.
And he had to throw it over top of 2 or 3 Badgers there.
Didn't quite get there.
No, it didn't. It was intended for, let me see here. He's coming towards us right now with their little teeny numbers on the front of their jerseys.
They are hard to read.
Yeah. Those guys aren't thinking about us at all, are they? What is that? That's number 4. Great. That's Evan Vendetti.
If it's number 4, it is.
I mean, that number on the front is tiny.
I know. They're hard to read.
Yeah. I mean, on the back, it's good enough.
Well, the Conneaut's on the board first. 36-14 now with 8 minutes left. Conneaut will be kicking off to the Berkshire Badgers. Rain has let up. Actually stopped.
Yeah, it looks like we have more coming, though.
And it's just a great football weather now.
I didn't think that we did, but Ben, I got this. You can set it on top of it, kind of on here. Oh, I didn't see what all happened there, Steve. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there in that pack of people. I don't know. First and 10 though for the Badgers at the 30. If you want to, I can right here. On that? Oh. Yeah. You don't have the charger here? Oh, it is. Oh, that they stuffed that one up too, Steve.
They sure did.
There was a running play there, and that did not go anywhere. That's Dylan was right in there.
Yeah, the big fella stopped that one.
Yes, he did. You can see how cold it is out there. You can see how their arms look red or kind of pink. That's how chilly they are, I think, out there with that wind blowing on them.
Second and 7.
This is Barsonkowski. He's got wideouts on both sides. Man in motion. He takes a snap. It's a handoff. It's number 80 again. It's that running play. This time,
he's still going.
No, he is still going. He gets maybe a yard, and that's about it. They mark it across the 35. I thought they were holding him right on the 35.
Hard-earned yard. Andrew Kimpton, of course.
Yes, it was. How short's that cord? Real short? Oh, that long? Yeah. I could let you in here. Although, yeah, I don't know where to plug it in at.
Wide open.
Oh, it's wide open. It's across, the middle, and he catches it. Finally, the Spartans bring him down, but not till he's out to the 44-yard line.
Really? Oh, you got me M&M's. No programs?
Yeah.
Really? I'll get it next week then. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Did you get something for yourself?
I'm good.
Oh, you should have got something. I'll get you next week. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, you're okay. Okay. And now with Steve talking to Billy Ciccatelli.
Yeah, Billy's back.
And there's a running play on the far sideline there. Gets himself all the way down inside the 20. Going to mark that at the 17. Well.
Yeah, a boy, little boy. Yeah. Billy Chick here is with his new Buckeyes hoodie. The hoodie looks good, but Billy doesn't. Oh, no offense, Bill.
Well, this is a double-edged thing here. It's one thing to get your offense going and score points.
There you go. Oh, drop that.
Yeah, and they caught him. He gets back almost to the line of scrimmage. What I'm saying, though, it's one thing to get our offense rolling, but it's another thing to stop them, too, on top of it.
That's right.
Orsinkowski, 2 wideouts.
5 minutes left.
On the home side here, heading left to right, as you can see. Those of you got some video. We do have some video back now. There's a pass play caught by number 3. He's running against the grain, and he gets all the way down about to the 10-yard line. They're going to mark that about just before the 10. Let's call it the 11.
Luke Stute.
Another tough run.
Yeah, after the pass. I'm surprised they don't pass more. Everyone's just wide open all the time. 4:20 left here in the third period, 36-14. Berkshire over our Spartans.
Yeah. Here, I'll get it.
And Berkshire is on the move. The Conneaut 10.
No, 14.
There you go. Matt, you here?
Yes.
Oh.
And that was a score. Who was it, Steve?
I don't know.
That was another touchdown for Berkshire.
Another touchdown for the Badgers.
That takes them to 42. 42-14. And they're going to go for 2 here.
Sure looks like it.
Get Oliver Miller back there with him off to his right. 3 wideouts out there, and they're going to call a timeout.
I can never understand that. Why would you call a timeout on a point after attempt? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, yeah.
You gotta think this one through, Steve. They gotta think it through.
Unless,
I guess.
Unless Rock called it.
Why blow a timeout with a point after touch? You either kick or you run it.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? What are they talking
Well,
about?
at this point, too, a 42-14. I don't know. I'm not sure how much any of that even matters right now. But
Really?
I could be wrong.
I mean, what's the strategy? What's the strategy? They kick one, they get 2. They're up 42-14.
Executing plays.
I don't know.
Probably for future games.
Maybe, yeah.
It's 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. 42-14. The Badgers are having their way here in Conneaut on Friday night.
They certainly are.
We have shown some improvement at the end of the first half and also into the second half here. So, I mean, you got to learn things any which way. Barsinkowski's back in a shotgun. Oliver Miller off to his right. He's going to throw the ball. Looking across the middle. He's got him open. That's 2 points. Or did it go through his hands? No, he caught it.
We got it, number 1.
Yep.
Abe Southern.
Abe.
We've mentioned his name many times.
Abram.
Yeah, Abram.
Yes. The original name for Abraham.
Billy's still here. Billy was asked to leave by one of the ushers, and
yeah, everyone I think did.
He refuses to go.
Everyone wanted him to leave, but he refuses to go. I think it wasn't the ushers, it was the state police.
It was the state police. That Billy has no respect for anybody. Right, Bill?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Billy since February.
So we get the ball back now, which is one nice thing about this whole.
Let's see what they can do. They've got nothing to lose. Let's try some different plays here.
So operating with that camera, you don't need a capture card. Oh, but it's working. Well, isn't that something? It doesn't like Bob Shackle.
That's the problem. I could have told you that.
Yep.
Nobody likes Bob. No offense, Bob, if you're listening. Here's the kick. It's a short kick.
Very, very short.
Oh, we almost fumbled it.
He does finally hold on to it, and then they knock him down. And that is
Braden Billings.
Yeah. There's a new name for us that we haven't seen much of.
Yeah, junior.
But that's 17.
14.
Right. Oh, I thought it was 17. Okay.
No, 14.
Okay.
Go back to bed, man.
Yeah. Well, my eyes are not as good as they should be.
Matt goes, yeah.
I almost grabbed those goggles, binoculars. I know they're in there too.
They don't work for this type of thing usually.
Well, it's hard to. Stiltner throws the ball across the middle. Oh, almost completed it. That's a flag,
Oh, they got him for pass interference.
Yes, he went up on his back.
I was going to say it was close.
That was intended for Aaron Johnson.
I think it was Brady Vera.
Or was it Brady Vera?
Yeah. Yeah, they got him. I was going to say it was pretty close. So the Spartans get a break on that one.
He's marching it off right now.
Earlier I told Matt that I didn't drink coffee, and you know what Matt said? He said, "What, are you scared?"
Yeah, scared chicken.
I didn't like that.
It's yellow.
I'm still upset at that.
And there's a pass play out
Wide
to the
open.
side on the sidelines. He catches it and he's wrestled out of bounds, but it looks like he's very close to a first down there. I mean, they knocked the first down marker over.
Yeah, it is first down. They got it. Nice play.
There we go. Got a minute 10 left here in the third quarter. Spartans are on the move here.
Harris on the catch on that one, Devontae.
44-14 in this game.
Ooh.
Well, tough play up the middle.
Stiltner was going to throw, and then he decided to run right up the middle. Got about 5 or 6 tough yards.
Oh.
You okay, Matt?
Yeah, I'm running things over here on the computer. I'm trying to.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
2nd and 5. 25 seconds left here in the third period.
Still
we have a
there.
running
Takes
clock.
a snap.
I forgot to
he
tell
throws
everybody.
the ball out to the flank. It's completed.
Is that Isaiah? That is Isaiah Bowles on the catch.
Picks up a couple of yards there.
Yeah, because of the score, 44-14, we are on a running clock, constant. The clock is running constantly, so.
That's it.
That's the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter, folks. It is 44-14. All Badgers here tonight in Conneaut on Joslin Field.
Yeah, they've dominated from beginning to where we're at right now. It's
but we'll be
tough
back.
game.
Yeah, we'll be back after these messages.
The blizzard of the month is a Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard, and it's an incredible cool treat. Or select another one off the summer blizzard menu. And come enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your sundae to a small blizzard for only $2. Or come enjoy one of DQ's delicious signature burgers. DQ's ice cream cakes are perfect for any summer get-together with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Gertis Pharmacy is here to help. This is Carrie Gertis. We can make it easy by transferring all your prescriptions for you. And we accept Ohio Medicaid and most insurances. We are also your vaccine center, offering flu, COVID, and many other vaccines. That's Gertis Pharmacy, Conneaut's only locally owned pharmacy, located at 245 Main Street in the heart of downtown Conneaut.
And we are back. As the teams line up against each other down here. First down and 10. Stiltner back, gets a snap, looking to throw the ball across the middle. Arna down the sideline, he is open. He was well defended, but it looked like he had a shot to get that, and that is Devontae Harris.
Yeah, just didn't.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite bring it in. Went off his hands.
Yeah, and the defender got both of his hands up in the air, too, and I think that threw him off a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it did. We have a player down in the end zone. Not sure who it is.
It's a Badger, it looks like, right?
I think so. Yeah, this is the 15th annual Whiteout game, introduced by Chris Breck. About 15 years ago, we wear the white shirts.
What, the little audio clip? Well, I could. Yeah, we could.
And this is Community Calendar, another great event coming up, as always, in the fall when football season comes around, is, of course, the Whiteout, and that is sponsored by Chris Breck from State Farm Insurance. Chris, tell us a little bit about what people can expect when they come out for when it's happening, and then what they can expect when they get there to see the Whiteout.
Sure. So the Whiteout this year is going to be Friday, September 6th. It's the home opener of the Spartans. And it's a two-part event. It starts out with the Whiteout T-shirts that we do as a fundraiser for the Downtown Coaches Club. There's 1,000 shirts that are made. We sell them for $5 a piece, and 100% of the proceeds goes back to the Downtown Coaches Club. The idea behind it is just to have everybody show up to the game in white and a sign of solidarity to the team. So we've got that going on, and then before the game is our tailgate party, which is a free carnival for the community from 4:30 to 6:30, where there'll be lots of different games and free prizes for the kids to win, along with an inflatable bounce house and some other fun surprises that we have scheduled for the game.
And we're back. It's a running play. He's wide open. He's getting himself into the end zone. That is number 9. Is that correct?
Number 8, I think, is Ryan Turner.
Ryan Turner, okay. Nice running play there. I thought they were going to close the gap and catch him, but they didn't. He has surprising speed. He was able to keep away from the defenders. Goes into the end zone. That makes it 44-20.
Right, nice run after the catch by Ryan.
Also want to remind everybody that the Whiteout Carnival, or the tailgate party, is being held next Friday against our game against Orange. So it was still the Whiteout. Most of us, well, me, wore something white.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because the rain kind of put a damper into all the games and stuff. So they are going to have it next week. So we look forward to that, weather permitting, I hope.
Yep. So you wear your white next week, too, if you want to come out. The weather looks to be, at least the long-range forecast looks very good for next Friday.
Yes, I think it will be nice. So
warm up all week long. We're going to have a high up around 80 degrees again, so it should be good weather.
Yeah.
Billy. Lots of snow.
Billy said it was going to snow. course, we don't pay attention to Billy.
Well,
anything much he says.
It will snow someday, Billy. It will. Yeah.
44-20 here. Fourth quarter, 11:18 to go.
You know, at least that sounds more interesting, right? 44-20. And I think they've done a good job of slowing down this Badger offense. They haven't been able to stop them completely, but they've slowed them down.
Well, they've only scored 14 points since the first quarter, so that's something.
It's a kick again. It's a little squibbler kick, and it doesn't go 10 yards.
I don't think it went 10 yards. No, it didn't.
No.
Right idea.
In fact, Thad got across the 50 and turned around like he was waiting for the ball to roll to him. But that didn't happen either.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
It was a good attempt.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like the call. Yeah.
The only thing is that's where they mark the ball down. And that's where the Badgers are going to get it first and goal. And that's not a good thing.
No, they have good field position pretty much all night long. From the 50. Well, excuse me.
47.
Yeah, 47 of Conneaut. Yeah.
Okay, they've got unusual lineup here of 3 wideouts on the far side, including number 80, which you don't know what he's going to end up doing. He's over there as a tight end, sort of, kind of a slot or a wing runner. And there's a running play up the middle. That's Oliver Miller. And you always know what he's going to do. And most time it's not anything nice.
Great call as Conneaut blitzed on that. And the blitz was picked up, and Miller went right up the middle.
Yes, he did. He's across the 40, 39, we'll call it. We're into the fourth quarter right now. 10:53 to go in this one. Marcinkowski is back in a shotgun as the running back kind of moves. I don't know. It's hard time. Oh, and the ball is lost.
Bobbled.
And it looks like number 80 fell down on it. Right, and that would be Andrew Kipton.
Oh, yeah, he's been around. Yeah. It's starting to rain again. Look at this.
Yeah, well, we knew that one. We'll see if that helps their offensive output like it did in the first quarter.
Yeah, it sure didn't hurt them, that's for sure.
Goodness, was that something? Yep, this is that rain that I saw that was coming towards us.
You're right. You're right, Matt. And you showed me the radar, yeah.
Up the middle, running play. He gets across the 40 down to about the 37. And that's where they'll mark it. That'll bring up first down. We're going to move the markers on that one.
Boy, they've had good success with that run up the middle, haven't they, Matt?
Yeah. I mean, they seem like a good running team, but
absolutely,
they're a good passing team too.
Yeah, they've got it all. I like this team. Very impressed with this team.
Yeah. Including when they get down for short yardage, for 2 points, and for a touchdown when they're down on the 2 or 3 yard line. How they execute that is different too.
Yes.
Like this. There's another run up the middle. That's where he's under center. He's not back in a shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when is the last time we ever took a snap right behind the center?
I couldn't tell you. It's been a while.
That'd be a good trivia, though. Who was the last quarterback to take a snap underneath the center?
That is a good trivia question.
For Conneaut, I mean, yeah.
Anybody got the answer? Give us a call.
I don't remember Rylan ever doing it. I don't remember Tyson even doing it. Tyson Hunt takes another one. Look how low he gets. He's a big guy, and he gets down nice and low. Oh, and he is nailed.
He was nailed immediately.
Oh, and that is, was that Eric Nesbitt? Or
Chet Arcaro, maybe? Chetty
Arcaro?
Yeah, Chetty.
Gavin, I mean, yeah. That's what
nice stop by Chetty.
Yep. He's that underclassman lineman that's really been filling in very nicely, and that's the kind of lineman we're going to be counting on in the future, years to come, to anchor that line.
Chetty's a junior.
Him along with Wyatt Wyatt Distel.
Yes.
Another one. There's that snap again. He's rolling out. He's going to throw the ball. Completes it, but not for much of anything. It kind of was thrown behind him, so Oliver had to come back and catch it, and he drops down, falls down onto the...
Actually, it was a nice catch by Oliver, but because he twisted his body to get that.
Yep.
But it didn't go for much yardage.
They mark it at the 34, and that'll bring up a 4th down in about 8. So, another case where we have kind of held them a little bit. We'll see if we can stop them here and get the ball back on downs. They're looking over the sideline on what should we do. There's a snap, throws across the middle. Oh,
whoa.
It is tipped, I think.
That was a dangerous pass.
Yes, it was. Who was that there? Number 30. He tipped it. 37 or 31? 30. I'm looking for him on the sideline here. Now he came through the line. Number 34.
Yeah, Josh Sable? I bet it was
Josh
Sable.
Josh Sable, who played very well last week.
Mm-hmm.
Ben was right about that. He should have got the player of the game nod, and I think Coach even recognized that too. Ben kind of straightened me out on that one a little bit, and he was right. Josh Sabo played very, very well.
Ben usually straightens you out.
Yes. There's Isaiah.
Isaiah's in trouble.
He was looking to go on a sweep on the far side, but it didn't work out, so he kind of stopped and cut straight back upfield. Gets back up about to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Oh, of course. Josh is in here somewhere, too.
6:45 left. Clock is running. 2nd and 10 here for the Badgers, the Spartans.
Still in their back, gives it. No, it doesn't look like a fake to Isaiah, but then he threw it. That was intended for Ryan Turner. It was incomplete.
That was a dangerous pass, too. That could have been picked
another
very easily.
There's another thing that Ben pointed out. Josh Sable came into this game. He was ranked, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7th in tackles so far with 14 and a half tackles after week 2.
It's pretty good for a sophomore.
It's pretty good for him. He did that very quietly. We didn't really notice it until last week when Ben was pointing that out. There's a snap again. Stiltner looking to throw. He completes it. Oh, I thought he did. It's right in his hands. Oh, Isaiah would like to have that one back.
Well, you sure would.
Of course, he had a bunch of Badgers in front of him. So,
well, it's raining now.
Yeah.
Heavily, and that ball's getting a little soaked now.
It brings up a 4th down and 10 still. So, I have a feeling they are not going to punt the ball. I don't think Rock is interested in trying to work on the punting game.
No, not tonight.
Nope. Which is a dangerous gamble here too. If it doesn't work out, you give the Badgers the ball on the 35. But with 6 minutes and 27 seconds to go in this game,
I want to text.
It's probably out of control anyway, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is raining out there terribly now. Is that coming in your window and getting you, Steve?
Not yet.
I don't know if the wind's blowing it.
Well,
I don't know if the wind's blowing a different direction or not.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
it is pouring.
and then once again the ball is marked at the 35 where it is 4th down and 10 still to go for a 1st down. Stiltner's back in the rain. Gets the ball. He throws it. Oh, it is almost complete. It was intended for Ryan Turner.
Ryan wasn't looking when the ball was in the air.
Yeah,
So.
he kind of spun around trying to. It was thrown behind him too, I think.
Right, it was.
But he was well defended on top of it. So and anyway, that's where the Badgers will take over on downs.
Yes, they will. Boy, it's really coming down now. Whoa.
Yes, it is.
Kind of a bummer tonight, folks, but sometimes those things happen. 6:22 left in the game. 44-20, Berkshire.
Barsikowski gets the ball, hands off. That's Oliver Miller again with the ball, and he keeps rolling and rolling down towards the end zone. He's a tough one to stop.
This guy is not that big.
Yeah.
But boy, can he run. He is a tough
He doesn't
little
give
guy.
up out there. Seems like he just keeps those legs pumping,
165-pounder.
Yeah.
Sophomore. See him for 2 more years. Wow.
Yeah, I know. He runs like a lot more like a senior than a sophomore.
Really. And bigger, too. He runs like a big guy.
Yes, he does. Now he sends Miller over to his left. Barsikowski is back in the shotgun. Takes a snap, takes off, hands off to number 80 again.
Oh, there he goes. He's
This time it doesn't work out as well as what he would have liked to hope. Andrew Kipton gets kind of caught up there, and Josh Sable, another tackle. So he's doing himself some justice tonight to move himself up that board a little bit.
I like that Sable. He's an underrated guy.
Yes, he is. Okay.
Second and 10.
Yeah.
As the rain is just coming down.
Boy,
heavily.
I'll say.
You can hardly see through these windows there.
Yeah. There's the running play up the middle.
Right up the middle.
And they're getting down inside the 10. I'll call that one at the 5. I think is where they're going to mark that one, which will bring up a first down and goal. I think, isn't it?
Billy, will you go home and get me a umbrella, please?
Yeah.
I'm going to need an umbrella.
Yeah, run home and grab me an umbrella.
Would you go home and grab me an umbrella? Well, Billy would do it if I begged him.
The rain is returned.
Oh, with a vengeance.
And there's a running play. I don't know what happened on that one. The windows are too blurry with rain. And in my eyes, aren't very good to begin with. You add that to it, and frankly, I'm not sure why I'm even here.
That's funny. An honest retort. What do we got here? 2nd and 5, 2nd and goal for the Berkshire 11.
Yeah, uh-oh.
What happened on that one?
It's a bad snap, and we recovered it, and I think the Spartans got the ball.
What a time for a bad snap.
Yep.
The Spartans came away with it. Good for them.
That's right. We still got 3 minutes left here to go, so 3:40. Enough time to move the ball down the field. Try to perfect this offensive strategy that Rock and them guys have worked on so hard. I usually stop up there. I see Billy every Wednesday. I stop up there to see Coach and do the coach's show with him, and the guys are out there working on the practice field.
I heard Billy was kicked out of practice. Now, that's what I heard. I don't know. That was a rumor. But is that true, Billy? They asked you to leave practice in case you were causing a commotion and trouble.
I think the girls asked him to leave with them and go somewhere.
Yes, yeah. Well, Billy's not allowed there anymore.
We got another Badger down on the field too, Steve.
Yes, I see that.
That kind of reminds me of
he's up. He appears to be okay.
Last week with the Blue Devils. They were down all game long, weren't they? No, they were pummeling us, but we didn't have anybody down at all. No injuries.
Yeah, I noticed. I was watching it, streaming it.
Yeah.
It's like every other play they were down.
I know. So I'm glad that we got the video back up. I hope that we've been able to redeem ourselves and some of our fans who like to come on and watch the Spartans. It has worked. Ben Jarvie is the one who continually stayed on it. He kept working the problem, and he was able to, by utilizing a different camera, was able to make the capture stick work. So there's another running play, and he's off to the races.
He's off to the races.
Down the sidelines, there's nobody's going to catch him
Isaiah,
today.
look at this.
Isaiah Bowles wrapping up some running yardage here tonight.
Wow.
And,
what a great run.
And nobody could catch him, Steve.
No.
And they had an opportunity to try to run him down, and there wasn't anybody on that team that was in the vicinity that was able to do it.
Too much speed. He's got well over 200 yards of rushing, I would think.
Yeah, and that'll help him in the standings, too. I didn't add up what he has right now, but he came in here after week 2 with having 246 yards rushing.
And again, Isaiah is only a sophomore. Wow. What a great run. Nice job, Ike. And they'll go for 2.
And there's still plenty of time on the clock, too.
3:25.
So we did that in 15 seconds.
No, nothing doing on that run.
Yeah. Well, I always thought that we were a kicking school. We have a great soccer program, don't we?
Yeah, I don't think they got the kicker this year.
Is there anybody over there talking to these soccer guys saying, hey, I need one of you guys to kick for us?
I agree.
You decide who it's going to be. Or I'll come over here and try out. Come to the practice field and try out with us. Because we've had some good ones, haven't we?
Yes, we have through the years.
We have.
Some
we
great
really
ones.
Have. I've been very impressed. Very impressed with the kicking program here with the Conneaut Spartans.
Well, what a game Isaiah has had in a losing effort.
Yes.
3:25 left, 44-26 is the score. Our Spartans are down, and it is raining heavily, and we're just kind of playing out the game. Spartans got nothing to lose. They'll probably try another onside kick, I would think.
Well, I don't know. If that was, I tried at least.
Berkshire sure defending it like, yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
They recover.
I guess that's something worth trying.
Oh, sure. Got nothing to lose.
No. I always thought they tried to kick the top of the ball on an onside kick like that.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get it spinning end over end forward, right?
Yeah, make it tough to catch.
Yeah. But that'll be 1st and 10. The Badgers getting the ball at the 46-yard line is where they're going to mark that one. And that's where Barsonkowski, Oliver Miller, and the rest of these Badgers will take over. I guess we can't leave out Andrew Kipton there, can we?
Right.
Coach comes in. That's number 1 who went out and talked with Coach here for a minute. Abram Southern. There's a running play up the middle. That's Oliver Miller. He runs tough all the way down to almost the 40-yard line.
Oliver always gets a few yards.
Oh,
always.
You're right. He's a guy that's going to be. I hate to see what he's like next year or the year after.
Really.
And I wonder if this is the start of a long series of play that we're going to have with Berkshire.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Wow.
If so, we have to find out where Berkshire is next year and go visit them. I think it's way up there. Barsonkowski gets the ball, hands off to Miller again up the middle. This time he only gets about 4, maybe 5. I'm going to mark that at 5. Got to bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Billy, are you going to go get me that,
Conneaut Spartans umbrella?
Yeah. I want a Spartans umbrella.
Uh-oh. Offsides? Encroachment? No, he didn't. Well, the line's moving. I thought they were set. Aren't they set? Maybe not.
Apparently not.
Borsikowski's back. There's a blitz. Oh, and it.
They stiffed that one out.
Yeah, kind of. Picked up maybe a yard, and that's it, I think.
And blocked.
Bring up a 3rd down. No gain at all. Maybe a slight loss. 3rd down and 5.
Billy is left.
Billy is left. He's going to go get us all an umbrella.
The police are taking him away as we speak. Just kidding, folks. It's not true. Billy.
Okay, coach is talking to the boys, the Spartans over here on the sideline, going to figure out what they want to do.
Well, 44-26, less than 2 minutes to play. Conneaut hung in there. You know, Matt, they could have given up very easily after the first quarter.
Hey, want to remind everyone, too, Conneaut Dairy Queen, remember to stop in there this week and grab yourself one of the blizzards of the month. The fall blizzard of the month schedule is back, too, but right now, the French silk pie and the pumpkin pie blizzards are there. And I also want to say, great job for Dairy Queen being a sponsor of the Conneaut Youth Center, too, as well. It's fabulous. And you know where that is, uptown?
Yes. Yes.
And there's a running play out the side now, and he finally gets knocked down. But he gets, I think that's the 1st down, isn't it? Yes, it is. They're moving the partners.
They are moving the chains.
Well, we've seen some pretty good football teams here early in the season, and we didn't really know what we were going to run into, but we do now.
Boy, that's for sure. As the rain keeps coming down.
Berkshire's back. It's Miller again.
He's got some room.
Yes, he does. He's around the corner. He's cutting the line there. He gets knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets about to the 3. They're going to mark that all the way at the 5.
That's our man, Oliver.
I'll take that mark. I'll be happy with that.
What a game he's had, Oliver Miller.
Yes, he has. He's tough. Tough running back. He's been probably the biggest nemesis we've had all night long.
I would agree with that.
That would be their player of the game.
Mm-hmm. I think we know who our player of the game is.
Isaiah?
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree. Let's give it to him. And defensively, Mr. Sabo?
I'd give it to Josh, yes. He was in on a lot of tackles,
yes,
played a good game. As the Berkshire
as it starts to wind down here,
team scores again, 50-26 now.
Yeah, that'll be our Dairy Queen players of the game as Isaiah Bowles on offense. I don't have the tally yet of what the total yardage was, but he came in 3rd in rushing in the CVC Lake Conference. So add that in with what he did tonight, and I think we're going to be pretty impressed with it.
Yes.
And on defense, Josh Sabo, who also was ranked 7th with tackles. And that ball is up, and it is good. Kick is good. That takes it to
51-26 here at the Spark with 1 minute left to play.
Yep.
If you're wondering why this game is running so late, we did start a half hour later because there was some lightning.
Well, we're going to hope to miss the rain, but we missed the first batch a little bit, but
not this
sort
one.
of. Not really, though. Yeah, this one here is persisting pretty well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, you know what they say this time, when we get a little bit later in the year, it's a good thing it's not snow.
That's for sure. Well, we need the rain, but not all at once. You know?
Yeah, I guess we do, but I haven't seen a burnout lawn all summer. Anyone else?
You haven't?
I have not.
Oh, I have.
What
all over.
are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Where's the drought been?
Mine is.
Well, because you spray glyphosate on your lawn. Anything to keep from having to mow it.
I don't like coffee either.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Badgers kick it, and they just kick it away. Bounces once.
Oh, and it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds, all the way down to the 10.
So
there's a flag thrown, I think.
Yeah, it goes out of bounds. That's an automatic penalty.
Yes.
They'll set it at the 35.
Yes. Yeah, we still have a minute left. We'll run the hurry-up offense. See if we can get... You run a passing offense, get it downfield. Hey.
Sure.
John Elway did it to the Browns. I was there.
Were you really?
Yes.
Oh, those were tough to take.
That was a tough one.
Those
was
were
real
tough to take.
Yep. That was up there too, and Neil O'Donnell did it too with the Jets.
I still dislike him to this day, John Elway.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Boy, those were tough to take. Oh, for a Browns fan. Mm.
And there's a pitch out. It's a running play. He's got a little bit of running room.
Is that Isaiah?
Yes, Isaiah squeezes himself out to about to the 37. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Pick up a 3. That's, But a running play will keep the clock running. I guess that's what we want to do, right? Let's get out of here. Let's go dry off somewhere, warm up somewhere, whatever you may want to do it.
And go home and watch the Indians.
They're going to put the knee down now. No, they're not.
No, they're going to pass.
They are going to pass it. Oh, right off his hands. It might have bounced off his helmet, too. Did it hit his helmet? It was Thad. It hit him in the hands, and it might have went through his...
Alden Gouge. Or Googe.
Yep.
Third and 7. Remaining seconds here, the game.
Running play, handoff up the middle. Now back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
That'll probably do it.
That will do it. We'll end this one here tonight, 51-26. All Badgers here tonight. We had some glimpses, though, of getting things together and playing pretty well at certain times. I think so. It was a pretty good football team, the Badgers were, right?
Absolutely.
They beat a good Cuyahoga Heights team last week. They beat them. They lost to Hawken.
Very, very good team that we saw today. They dominated from start to finish, and I'll be keeping an eye on them for the rest of the year, see what they're up to.
Yeah, and we usually end up looking at them, too, on the sheet on whether we're going to make the playoffs or not.
Right.
We're always in there. So, anyway, that's it. We're going to wrap it up here from Joslyn Field. Already named the players of the game. Offensive player, Isaiah Bowles. Defensive player, Josh Sabo. Dairy Queen players of the game. Thank you all for putting up with us tonight where we didn't have any video for you, but Ben Jarvie did a wonderful job. And
he sure did. Thanks, Ben.
Remember him, too, and for getting this thing done and making sure that we could have video tonight.
That's right.
Thank you very much, Ben. And we'll see you next time. Oh, some of the players, some of the games going on around the other parts of the league, we could do that. Menor beat, or in the fourth quarter, Menor has a 50-14 lead over McDowell.
Wow.
50-14 in the fourth quarter. Of course, Menor is, if there's any schools that are bigger than McDowell, that's probably them. Sharon has a 42-0 lead on Slippery Rock. And Cathedral Prep, what did they do to Cathedral Prep last week? No. Sharon, 33-7. Prep beat Sharon, and Sharon is just annihilating. Pymatiming Valley over Jefferson. That was after the half. I don't think anyone's updated that. Maybe they got that late of a start, but it was 22-0 at the half. Also at the half, you get the final here, 51-26 here in Conneaut. And these are all partials, too. I don't know where we're at with those. Titusville had a 22-7 lead on Grove City tonight. How did that happen? You know, it's one of those things.
You never know.
Field was having a lead 14-0 against Rootstown here tonight, late in the game. Fairview over Girard so far in the end of the third quarter, 24-7. Kirkland playing tough with Perry. That's the game tonight we should be talking about. It was 22-21. That's the final score. 22-21. Kirkland beats Perry.
Ooh, what a game that was.
Oh, boy,
wow.
I'll tell you.
I would have loved to have been in that
What
game.
an amazing game. Yeah. And Harvey also leading Edgewood tonight, 14-7. Chardon has a 21-7 lead over Avon Lake. Geneva has a 13-7 lead over Springfield. And Cardinal Mooney is in a tough battle with Steubenville tonight, 14-18. They're down right now into the third quarter. Orange is leading Wycliffe tonight, 21-16. That's a good Wycliffe team, too, as well. Hay has a 7-0 lead over Independence, and that's it for our scores for tonight. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on WOW TV. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Megan Lebzelder, back in the studio. And thank you, Ben Jarvie. I'm Matt Jarvie. Have a good night.
Be back next week.
I could do the billboard.
Oh, yeah. I'll minimize this.
Yeah.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austenburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center. Advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gertis Pharmacy. Family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.